everybody. Welcome to another WIP Sundays. I'm here joined by my good friend Agobi Customs.
How's it going, guys?
I'm working on this Super 7 Tygra figure. What are you working on tonight?
Well, I've got in the works of anybody who's seen Big Trouble in Little China, we've got Jack Burton, aka the Pork Chop Express, in the works. And then for those of y'all who love old school black exploitation, we got some Black Dynamite.
Cool. We'll have Hulk Smash Customs coming on here in a little bit, and also Agobi's Custom Sardo. What's his handle?
Yes, Sardo.
He'll be joining us at 9:30 or so.
Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah.
Okay, I'm working on fixing this mess of a figure. My goodness, this thing is poor quality. These Super 7 Tygra figure. I could have got a refund on it, but then I wouldn't have a Tygra. So I figured I can paint better than they can. So that's where we're doing. We're turning it down, fixing a lot of issues with it. Or we, I'm me. The royal we. And it's had a lot of sprue marks. The biceps had sprue marks on them. I've been working on sanding those off. The colors are just way off too. I've been mixing up some colors to use on it. I got some light blue, some light turquoise, and I got some even paler blue to go on through this weird pale blue green. I'm getting rid of that. So
the question I got is, how in the world did that make that past QC?
Yeah, well, it did. They're all crap. There's so many of them bad. Big Bad Toy Store quit even offering to replace figures. We'll give you a refund. That's all we can do, because the figures are sealed where you can't see the figures.
Right.
They can't open them up and expect them and send them out to somebody. So it's a crapshoot if you're going to get a good figure or not.
And that's no way to be if you're a toy company.
And Tygra, it's mostly not.
Yeah, you shooting craps, all right.
You're more likely to get a bad figure than you get a good figure. So much so where they give up and we'll give you your money back. When they first got them, if you contact them soon enough, they would have got sent you a replacement. But the replacements were just as bad as if not worse than the ones they got in the first place.
Yes, that's bad for Big Bad, but that's even worse for Super 7, man.
Well, at least with the refund things, they can send them back to people and send them. You send the figure back to Big Bad, which they're eating the cost of shipping gets returned. Right. Then they have to ship them back to Super 7 to get the refund on their orders. So it took me 2 Mum-Ra's to get one decent Mum-Ra.
Yeah, and I've heard about. I didn't know that there was also a Mum-Ra that came out with 2 of the same snake.
Oh yeah, or missing the snake head sticks on the helmet altogether.
Yeah, I've learned a lot about Super 7 stuff. My wife is kind of worried because she's been buying me Super 7 kind of as it's just a bit of I love you gift.
Yeah.
And now it's kind of like, does she still get it or no?
Well, I can't. After I give up on them, I'm gonna get the Vulture Man and Bengali, and I'm done. That would finish out the entire cast. I don't need the kit, Wily Kit and Wily Cat, because I got the Mattel SDC ones.
Okay. I was really hoping they'd do the Dogs of War and stuff too, but I guess not. I guess I ain't getting that.
They may do them, but who knows what the quality's gonna be.
Well, here's hoping they catch that and improve it. Because if not, then...
Oh, we got comments. Hey, Jack Burton, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you see him, yeah. Sorry about that. Camera went wonky. Yep, working on Jack Burton, a.k.a. Pork Chop Express,
hey, people. Appalachian Jack Burton, yeah, that's going to be pretty cool.
I'm also trying to do this whole glue trick you showed me. Check out his tutorials on how to use baking soda and glue. Before I get started on this Black Dynamite and Jack Burton head, I got to finish off this heavy duty I'm working on, and the head sculpt I'm using requires a little bit of tender love and care. But courtesy of Collector Express over here, he showed me how to not have to use my my sculpting to fill out these little small cracks.
So I'm with the Tygra. I've been doing a clearancing. Ended up cracking the torso. I figured, what the hell? Because they didn't clearance the shoulder sockets properly, and so it was, no matter what you're going to do, you're going to have rubbing issues with these shoulders. So I clearanced the openings in the shoulders, and I also shaved down some of the material on the shoulders themselves. So now they have clearance enough, so when they get painted, repainted it is, it won't rub.
Hey, just a quick question, buddy. How loud is that airbrush coming through?
Actually, much better than last time. I didn't even notice you were doing it.
Awesome, cool. Because I got to do this. Like I said, I'm gonna do the Jack Burton head real quick.
Yeah. And so now I got clearance.
As a matter of fact, I'll let the viewers vote. Do y'all want to see me finish a Black Dynamite tonight or Jack Burton? Y'all take y'all pick.
So yesterday, Appalachian American. So yesterday, hit up the local toy shop. It's moving, so they're having a sale. But I scored the Independence Day movie playset. It's so badass. Yeah, I think I saw you see pictures of that. That thing looks sweet. But so got that down. That one down. This one, both of the shoulders actually have rub issues.
Oh, Jared, I forgot to ask you, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Can I still get on that Juggernaut?
Oh. Yeah, you just have to hop in your time machine and enter in the win from a few weeks back.
I told him to keep bugging you about it. Maybe one day he'll send me one, guys. Hey, y'all should tell him, send the Gobi a Juggernaut.
So, which of you guys want to see the Gobi work on us? Jack Burton or Black Dynamite?
I'll let y'all choose my hill for the night.
I would say just go ahead and work on Jack Burton since you're painting the head.
Yeah, I know you would.
But Black Dynamite's awesome too, though. So.
You see, I'm a Kurt Russell fanboy. That's the problem. And I literally just watched Big Trouble in Little China last night.
I'm surprised NECA's not jumped on that.
I thought they did. They made it was that Walmart group, the little Walmart, the minifigures.
Yeah,
they've done a couple of them.
Well, they're 7-inch like movie lines ones. Oh,
yeah.
Appalachian American says Jack Burton.
All right.
Actually, Jack exclamation point.
I figured it was gonna be Jack Burton. Well, Black Dynamite, nobody loves you tonight.
Well, you got a lot more to do with Black Dynamite, don't you?
Oh God, yeah, I do actually.
A little easier to work on Jack Burton than that. Heck, he's almost done with the Thor body.
Yeah, I know, right?
The Ravager Thor. I shot the review on him. I just haven't edited it yet.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad figure, man. It's got some things I wish they would have addressed. Like the neck peg is like mega sunk in there.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the double ball pegs. You do get the nice wiggle waggle like from the head tilt attitude, but
yeah,
they can't look up and down as much.
Well, I like the confused dog look. But yeah, you're right. They can't look up and down as much. Now you can slice. You can do the 4-way the cross groove. I don't know if you've seen that.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Because I did that Dawn I'm working on for Sodom Nomsa. That's what I did on that. I had to get the body the kind of motion I need. I actually had to put that cross groove in it.
Appalachian American. There's a Adult Swim had a cartoon of Black Dynamite, which is funny.
Yeah, it's hilarious. It's on HBO Max now.
Oh yeah, most of the cartoon Adult Swim stuff is on HBO Max now, I believe it.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, you would be correct in that. You got to clean this old airbrush up.
Windsor Newton.
How'd you know? Man, the bad part is Windsor Newton's got me spoiled because I don't even worry about cleaning my airbrush. Like some nights I'll just go to sleep and leave it. I'll just drop a couple of drops of Windsor Newton in there and let it just soak through and be done. You've spoiled me, my friend. Spoiled.
Tell you with a magic Windsor Newton. I dropped some in this bottle of teal acrylic that
Mhm.
it was in the rubbery stage, drying out.
Yeah.
I put that in there today, and it's starting to dissolve and turn back to regular paint.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Now, will it stick to a figure though? Like, because I know the thing about Winsor Newton is, like I said, that stuff don't dry.
Well, actually, if you use just enough, it actually works good. It actually makes it bond to the figure better.
Are you serious? So it makes a good paint thinner?
I use it when I'm using the testers, not testers, Tamiya.
Oh well, yeah, it's to me. It's got that bite in there too. So
I thin down the Tamiya with the Winsor Newton. It takes a little longer to dry, but when it dries, it's stuck on there.
okay, I got you.
It's
You know what?
It's kind of like bonding to the plastic.
Well, yeah, because like that Winsor Newton's gonna eat into the plastic. So you know what? We're gonna try that tonight, buddy.
Wait, Adult Swim is on HBO Max. Yeah, it's on HBO Max now.
Yeah. Yep. Okay.
The idiots running one of the former idiots running Adult Swim.
Yeah.
I don't think it was probably the idiot that was running it. It was their PR team. Was it Aqua Teen Hunger Force? They had those two aliens.
Oh,
Those little
the Moonanites.
those little LED boxes all over New York. They look just like freaking bombs. And it was supposed to be like a promotion for the TV series show, and they got in some hot water for that, and he lost his the head of Adult Swim lost his job over it.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
For doing the Moonanite? We are the Moonanites.
Moonanites, and they put like little boxes all over the place.
Who does that?
Oh, I think I haven't watched it in a long time, but I think Adult Swim still comes on. It's just on the weekends.
Yeah, it's not as good as it used to be.
Yeah, but they started putting all their edgier content too on Adult Swim too. I mean, HBO Max.
Yeah, they definitely did. There goes R2 revving up again. There's my paint thinner. Oh yeah.
Well, there's such bad molds for this thing. Like even the hip joints are deformed.
That's terrible. All right, here we go.
I think I run this on see this a lot of this on their figures too. You see how where there's a pinned shoulder, the center pin, the disc wasn't centered properly when they injected the plastic, so it's offset a little bit. It's crooked. Super 7 makes garbage. And it's up to I was basically buying a $45 kit. I got to take apart and redo. It reminds me like a friend of mine years ago, Reebok Customs used to make these awesome. Hulk Smashers actually had them commissioned a few pieces from them, and somebody in China tried to copy one of his customs badly, and a friend of mine bought it and asked me if I could fix it. I said, sight unseen, I'll see what I can do, and it was mangled, but it ended up
that bad, huh?
I was able to fix it, but this reminds me of that project, taking a horrible figure and having to fix it.
That don't sound good, bro. I'm so sorry, Jared. I'm so sorry.
Oh, and their pinless joints, they don't notch. Like here's the back of the thigh.
Mm-hmm.
They don't notch the leg where the leg can go past 45 degrees.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Like on this Mattel Master Universe Classics figure, you see there's a notch back here, so the leg can bend 90 degrees. Not so much on the Super 7 stuff. You get 45. Now, one thing I am thinking about doing. This was my busted groom. They were Big Bad Toy Store replaced it.
Mm-hmm.
This knee was molded in sideways, so it didn't work. I cut it out, but I had to remove so much material. It's still janky because they put that plastic disc in sideways. Yeah, I thought Super 7. They will tell you that they're like a high-end collectible company. They are not.
We have high-end prices, low-end product.
Yeah, the more accessory, like somebody posted on Instagram, like I posted where I'm working on this Tygra. It's like just because you put a lot of accessories in the box, don't mean you're making a good product. Look at that groom. That's the farthest his leg will bend. It's not even 25 degrees, 15 degrees.
Yeah, I might have to go back in there and do some work on my Lion-O. I want to make a Book of Omens Lion-O out of that thing, honestly.
Book of Omens Lion-O, but
that's when he had the black jumpsuit.
Oh, okay, yeah, the comic.
Mm-hmm.
Now, one thing I am toying with the idea with, doing chest harness and stuff, and different head, so you can do the ThunderCats version of Groom.
Oh, before he went all
evil.
I'm shocked they actually didn't do a ghost version of him yet.
It's like Jaga. They did regular Jaga before they did the Spirit Jaga. You know, there's going to be some kind of exclusive sometime. They're going to do a translucent, glow in the dark Jaga or something.
Oh God, yeah.
I got playing around because I don't like this Groom. Big Bad I got one still in the box. Big Bad Toy Store replaced for me.
Mm-hmm.
Even getting the replacement, I looked it over. It looks good. At least it's not broken. Put it that way. But he's too small. Groom was huge.
Yeah.
And I had an extra Age Apocalypse Sabretooth.
Oh, I see where this is going.
Here you go. Look how much bigger he is.
Oh, that looks way better, dude.
So he just needs to. And just got to sculpt some lower boots. Then, actually, what I'll probably end up doing is use blue stuff, make a dress mold, and copy that exactly on the shin guards, and see if I can find a different set of boots for the lower legs on here. They'll fit, and I can just middle work and have some cool shin guards. But yeah, this is you've got the furry arms. Even works for grooming too. The bodysuit's pretty close to like the skin tone. Just you got the arms paint.
Right.
Even got the brown hands. Yeah, it looks like it doesn't fasten on the back, but hell, if I'm going to do a custom, like I can just chop this sucker up and just glue it in place. Because I don't need it to be interchangeable. I can cut the belt off that piece, and it'll probably go around the waist. That's a future project. I'm working on Tygra.
Jared, can you see the shading I got on this thing? This is a zenithal highlight method.
Oh yeah, on the cheeks.
Yep. Good old zenithal. I'm telling you, man, this stuff has changed the way I paint.
Yep, that's the Age Apocalypse Sabretooth body.
Yeah, it's really, they're pretty cheap right now too. They're fairly cheap.
Yeah, he's a great. You don't want something the Hulk size, but you want something big.
Right.
Yeah, but Modesto's like 12.7 degrees. That knee moves on Groom.
Wait a minute, Modesto exists?
One more time.
Yeah. I'll wait. I shall not summon him yet. Do what must be done, friend. Then we will summon you.
Oh, I forgot to. I'll fix it here in a second. My eyes don't work.
Who'd you forget?
StreamYard to go where they had the issue with like some jerk got copyrights, like the background music was free from StreamYard.
Yeah.
They'll let you upload your own music now.
Really?
And now we got. Now we got the Collector Express background music.
I'm down with it.
Might have to re-upload it where it's not so loud. That's down the 2, and I can still hear it. 2 or 3.
Now you let me know if I get too loud, buddy.
Not yet. What you're set up right now?
Mm-hmm.
It's great. I barely hear the airbrush.
It's supposed to have noise cancellation in it, so.
Yeah, it's working.
Yay!
All right. One thing I did too, I found some reference. Went online, got some reference pictures of Tygra. My printer's ink's not the greatest, but I also got them in a dry folder so I can look at for color references where I need to paint, details for the face. They even got the eyebrows wrong.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
So they just didn't care. They really just didn't care.
Hello.
Hey, what's going on?
No. I didn't summon this guy.
Hold on. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, yeah, it's just I had it on the Bluetooth and everything else, so I was just driving in the car, so couldn't hear you guys too well.
Hey, man, I haven't seen you in a hot minute. Though you keep sending me random messages on Instagram.
Man, I've been so tied up, man. We had so many damn problems here in Illinois, all these shootings and stuff. We've been working with the city trying to like quell half of this, all these problems we're getting.
Yeah, I've been hearing about it in the news, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for you, brother.
Yeah, it is what it is, man. So I had to beef up my PD presence and everything else. So, and then they had a shooting in a neighboring suburb, and I was almost supposed to go there with my daughter, and luckily I didn't because that's where the shooting actually was at for the parade.
Yes, it's definitely a good thing you didn't go.
Yeah, unfortunately, my daughter's best friend, her grandfather's from Highland Park, and he was there. He got caught with shrapnel, and then she got lost in the fray when everybody was running. Her aunt had to run back into all that, go grab her up, and they found her.
How's he doing?
He's okay. He caught a little bit of shrapnel. I think it ricocheted off of a wall, and he just caught a bit of shrapnel. So he caught it in like the shoulder. But he's 86 years old, but he's okay.
Man's a goddamn champ.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
All the craziness going on here.
Steven, check your Twitter messenger. Should have a link.
Twitter.
Steven, he was wanting to know if he can join the stream. I sent it to his Twitter
All right,
account.
talking about young man, yeah.
Yeah, you guys are on fine because that all hell is breaking over this.
But that still sounds like a robot.
That's just because I'm in the.
But this has been body snatched. It's not him anymore.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
What's up, buddy?
Doing all right.
Young blood, how's it going, buddy?
Steven, it's you.
So,
Steven.
hey,
How's it going, bud?
I'm all right. How are you?
I'm here. That's always a positive.
The book's almost done. I'm trying to do like last preparations before before I do a launch stream tomorrow. That's gonna be fun.
You'll do fine, buddy.
Oh, I never did a launch stream before.
I mean, you've been rolling with us for a hot minute, so yeah, you have.
No. Oh, well, I've been on a stream before. I've never been on a launch stream.
Oh, a launch stream.
Yeah, launch stream.
I still say you got this, bud. You got
Where?
this. No problem. No problem.
Oh, I've been on a launch stream, but I haven't been on launch stream where my book is being presented.
Gotcha.
Just remember to smile at everybody.
Wave.
Yeah.
Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
Oh my God! Now I want to watch Penguins of Madagascar.
So I took a hair dryer to the figure this time.
What am I smoking?
Hulk smash.
The eye candy is here.
Oh, hell.
And he's on screen, guys. He's actually on camera.
Hey, it's the sexiest man. Wait, you're not in America. Never mind.
North America. He's still in North America.
All right. Yeah, we'll give him that.
How's it going, Hulk Smash?
Not bad. What's happening, boys?
You know.
We're just we were sitting there complaining about you not being here on time. We're going to have to dock your pay.
I was just saying that in my head. I was like, I'm late. I go, what's he gonna do? Dock my pay?
Apparently so.
Yeah, that's. Modesto was having issues connecting.
Why, he's not with Rogers.
Yeah, those double joint elbows.
Oh, you got some. Good.
Oh, nice.
Yep. Now the next thing to do is get some of those O-rings. Get some kind of a skirt for and as epoxy for a detail.
Mm-hmm.
Figures and skirts.
That's
Enchantress.
Myra.
Which one?
Myra McTaggart.
Oh,
Moira,
yeah.
not Myra.
Mora. Okay.
You want me to say it like a leprechaun? I will.
Yes, I do.
Mrs. Moira McTaggart.
Thank you, Lottie. Thank you.
so what kind of skirt should I use for the figure? More plastic or soft goods?
For that figure, you might want to just go ahead and just try to find you a Moya.
Look for Moira McTaggart. You can get her on Amazon for cheap sometimes.
Dirt cheap.
Her skirt should be the right style for that figure.
Moya McTaggart.
Yeah, buddy.
How do you spell that?
It's the Tri-Sentinel wave.
That figure, that figure's terrible, right? It can't even stand.
I never. She's her and I think her and the Xavier's the only one I got. I got the Xavier on clearance just to get the head, the alternate head.
Yeah, I picked up the Moira because literally just
Moira McTaggart.
Yep.
Buddy, just saying it all wrong. It's Moira McTaggart. Get it right. Get it right, you folks.
We were all saying it wrong. Oh, we lost Hulk Smash. Probably hit the back button. There it is.
Yeah, that's
Right at the back button.
Mike went out.
Is she the same height as the Gwen Stacy figure?
I think she's a little shorter. Just because of the shoes, though.
All right.
I wish those figures came out when we were really going with the pinless stuff. You seen those pins on the leg, the sculpted legs, bare legs? I mean, it bugs me when they're a skin tone leg.
Well, the reason why I ask is because when I was first trying to do the Joan Valentine figure, I was trying to use the Gwen Stacy body, but then I learned that the body was too short. I'm not sure if it was the legs or what. But I guess what I could probably do is cut slits in the skirts to keep the legs movable.
Mm-hmm.
You can always do a slit, yeah. What I did with my version 1 She-Ra figure. We got Spirit. What's her name? Spirit, the horse.
The horse has Spirit.
Yeah. Get her to sit on the horse. You had to slit her the size of her skirt. Then they came out with version 2, which had those already in it.
Do you think I should use the lower torso as well?
Man, I don't have my more Tygra on hand, or I could look at it.
I think it's textured.
Well, if the figure is the height you want it right now, all you could do is put the skirt on.
Yeah. Now I was gonna say no. The Moira's legs aren't textured; they're raw.
I was talking about the midsection.
Oh yeah. It's got the shirt. It's got that.
The sweater.
And you can pop the legs out at the hip joint and just put them in the other torso if need be. The female legs are easy to swap.
You made it too easy, man. You made it too easy.
Do a little bit of painting on the feet. That's one thing they screwed up too on the Super 7. They got the skin tones wrong.
Hey, did we start back for 7 yet?
Oh, I've been bashing them since it started. You were late for the Super 7 smash, but we can always smash on that.
Yes, Hulk smash.
Yeah, the flesh tones on Tygra should be closer, like mine, not orange.
Yeah. So I don't know if you can see it. How's it looking?
Oh, that's looking great, dude.
Which character is that?
What? Jack Burton, sir.
Well, this damn thing doesn't let me expand my screen out, so it was tiny as hell.
It's the Pork Chop Express, my man. The Pork Chop Express. Hey,
you got me one.
As I said on the chat, I thought Super 7 was supposed to be like one of these high end collectors company.
They want you to believe that.
Well, they want you to pay for the stuff like it was high end.
Yeah, that part.
They add a lot of accessories to make you think you're getting something that's special, and that's all it is. It's a bunch of accessories. You're not getting quality.
Chikara ends up looking like a little teenage boy.
Oh, don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. I was gonna buy that.
It's 12.75 degrees of articulation, so you're buying ThunderCats.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Let's get the mega condenser. Now, did somebody say something about my Billy the Butcher?
No, I said now you made me want one.
Well, here's a buddy. I got 8 heads on the way.
Oh.
8 heads on the way, my friend.
8 heads in the duffel bag?
Sure, why not? We can do it. If that's what I need to do.
Another thing for a bit of a show and tell.
Hey, wait a minute. Has Sardo showed up yet?
Nope.
Oh, that mother choker.
Nope.
I found a 3D file where I can get the blood rain weapons. And I finally got my 3D printer to work.
Oh, good.
Thing is, use my Joe Valentine as an example because I'm going to use the same body to make a blood rain. It doesn't fit in her hand. I thought I'd try to use epoxy and it works.
The wonderful thing about Tigger's. A Tigger's a wonderful thing. The top submitted a rubber. Yes, I'm singing that song. As far as I'm going, though, because I ain't kind of have Disney on our asses.
I don't know. I'm not sure the epoxy is very good idea either. There's another one.
Did you sculpt the handles on?
Yes, yeah, I sculpted the handles on
Okay.
them. And the reason for that is because, yeah, it does print the handle on them, but the handle's too small.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know what the person who made this was thinking, but I don't know why they did this part.
Oh, I'm not sure. Everybody's got their own little quirky designs.
That's why we customize. We got to make it fit.
Yeah, basically.
Throw some O-rings on it.
Yeah. So far it takes like 20 minutes or so for them to print. I think I might have to see if I can enlarge them. Try again.
Might be either that, or you could take what you currently got and probably make a push mold.
A push mold?
Yep. If the handles are fitting fine now, no sense in going back and redoing them. You already got it set where you want it. Just shave it down to however you want it to look, and then just push mold them. That way you can create them.
Yeah.
Or you could just put a little bit of epoxy on the handle and make it thicker just to fit the knee.
The blue stuff's great for making push molds. You make a 2-piece push mold. You'll push your heat up your blue stuff. You push your part in one side, then let that cool down and solidify. Heat up some more blue stuff. Push on the other side. Before you cool it down, it's a good idea too to make registry marks. Take like a tool and push into the mold. That way you have your molds locked together. Each side of your mold locked together.
Yeah, I haven't done that before.
First time for everything with me.
Who did I learn that from?
There's a few of them out there tutorials. I can't remember who all had done them before too. Did Craftsman do one?
It may have been Craftsman.
I knew he was coming up. I knew that name was coming up. I knew it. I knew it.
I've learned so much watching his channel, so like molding and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We'll start drinking a drink every time I hear that guy's name.
Craftsman.
Yep, I'm drunk.
Okay, well, there you go. I already got a beer, so I'll take one for Craftsman.
That's what's up. All right, guys, we got a game tonight.
Every time you hear the Craftsman show, you got to take a drink.
We ain't saying what you got to drink. Just take a drink of something.
Shoot, if you watch one of his episodes, you're probably going to get drunk because he says his name a lot.
He speaks in a second person, a third person.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a lot of third person talking.
Like, what happened to Modesto? He's gone, man. He's long gone.
Now I'm dealing with all these damn heathens over here in Chicago.
The windy shitty.
Yeah, don't want to use that. This is one of a good color, but it's enamel. We don't use that.
That'd be bad. Game over.
I mixed up some colors. It's close.
What's that? Powder blue? Oh, that's well, it's not even powder blue. It's not even cornflower blue. I don't even know what kind of blue that would be.
Well, it's wrong. It's the wrong color shade of blue, so it's all getting repainted.
Damn you, Super 7.
I know, right?
Yeah,
Why don't they just like sell the kit so everybody can build them the way they need them to build them?
that's basically about what they should be doing anymore.
That's what. First you had the Groon and now this one.
Yep.
I still need to find the the kind of paint for this figure's match color.
You have to make something up, probably. Either that or one of those, like, I don't know, it's not like a color you really see all that often. You're going to probably have to mix it up.
Yeah, just you mess with it, just a remix.
This is a remix?
Yep.
Yeah. This is a figure I bought that I didn't like the fact that they put the rubber legs on them, so I cut the pants into more of a diaper and just sculpted the pants legs on them.
Yeah, I'm going from this weird pale bluish green to the color it should be, a lot blue.
What was that?
So now
Citadel has a color that's pretty close to that.
Mm-hmm. Looks like a real pale bluish, like a light blue.
Yeah, because I had bought a bottle of that stuff from Citadel, and it was closer to the color I wanted for the traditional Wolverine when they first brought it out, because it just wasn't. It was too dark.
It shouldn't be too bad to mix that up. Like
No, it shouldn't be.
Just a tiny smidgen of blue added to some white. You should be able to mix that up pretty easily.
Oh yeah.
The blue goes a long way.
It really does, yeah.
And you can about take like a touch of one drop of blue to a whole bottle of white and get that shade right there. So you got to be real careful.
Right now, my local Hobby Lobby only carries the enamel paints.
Look at their paint sets.
I've seen
one. They'll have acrylic sets in the paint sets for testers.
Yeah, they usually got the what is it? The Vallejos.
Yeah, because only acrylics are going to sell are in the 5-pack sets on the average.
Yeah.
I mean, they work just as good as, I've used them before when I ran out of like the Model Masters, and they held up pretty well. I mean, my daughter wanted a Psylocke painted up all black, and I painted one up for her, and I didn't even seal it or nothing. I mean, she's been playing with that thing for 3 years, and it hasn't chipped or nothing.
You're a good daddy.
Yeah, the acrylics come in these little bottles here does just fine.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to remember. I stuck some.
Do I need to take the figure apart and paint the pieces separately, and then put it together?
Since you stay in the same color, I don't think you should really need to on that one. You're painting your parts you sculpted, right?
Yeah, I'm painting the parts. I'm painting the parts I'm sculpted. But I was also talking about the Joe Valentine.
If you're going to full color change, it's best to take it apart.
Yep.
Because I know I have to paint the legs, skin tone,
multiple pieces.
Sculpt the boots. Because I plan on using those legs for Joe Valentine. I'm just not sure if I need to switch to the Moira Tygra lower body. Just so I'll have the skirt.
I washed and prepped all these parts. I put the picture of all the parts that in hot soapy water to Hulk smash earlier. Part to get in the bath. And I think that's one of the issues too this figure had from Super 7. When they painted it from the factory, they didn't clean off the mold release. So the paint properly.
Yeah.
That's always a pain.
Can you only get
that super glue? I mean, that hot glue thing killed me when you showed me that.
Oh, that's gonna be mud earlier there.
What was you asking, man?
Can you only get Super 7 toys? Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Can you only get Super 7 toys online, or can you find them in stores?
You can find them in your local actual toy shops. I don't know about like brick and mortar like Walmart and stuff like that.
Now they won't be open brick and mortar, but they can be in specialized like shops. They actually have like stores on the street in California, but mostly it's going to be around here. Well, at least around here, you're not going to find it in your local shops, but you'll find them online, like Big Bad Toy Store, Chosen Prime, and multiple other like online retailers.
And if you find it at a comic shop, you know, like the jack up in prices.
Oh yeah, they definitely gonna make their money up.
Premium rate.
There's a Juggernaut / Colossus 2-pack. I saw in my local comic store. I wanted to get, but I couldn't because it was $80.
That's about the average run on it, even online.
That actually sounds pretty fair for a comic shop.
Yeah. I think Amazon, they're running between 80 to 90. Big Bad Toy Store has them for about 85. They're pretty much in the 80 range.
Yeah, but after they came out, like towards the end of the year that they came out, they were like on Amazon for freaking cheap.
Yeah, they didn't sell as hot as they thought they would. They started reducing the price all over the place on them for a while there.
Yeah, and you know the Korg 2-pack with what's his name, Grandmaster, and the Hella Scourge, the Luis, and Ghost. Those things were on Amazon and at GameStop over here for like $14.
Yeah, they went to the clearance section in Target real fast.
Yeah. But now, if you look for them, they're expensive.
Exactly.
That's what happens a lot of times when stuff hits clearance too fast.
Yep.
Gotta get it right, man. It's ex-con Luis.
One thing to learn. One of the things I learned was if you see if figure just came out and you know you want to get it, and you know that it's going to be like one of those figures that everyone is going to want. You pretty much better get a copy before like a few months later, because in the aftermarket it's going to jack up in price.
Yep, it's best not to hesitate if it's something you really want.
Yeah, don't wait.
One thing that caused like a lot of the anniversary years go up skyrocket is Walmart's system was screwed up within 2 weeks of hitting the stores, at least around here. I don't know if it's even 2 weeks. They have them on clearance.
That's crazy, man.
Same way with like the Transformers that hit the same time, like the Jetfire.
Mm-hmm.
Half price, $45. Called my buddy Brian up, was like, "Hey, you want a Jetfire? He's 45 instead of 80 right now." Yes.
I have a few of the Masterpiece Transformers.
Masterpiece are nice.
Yeah.
If I had foresight and knew what was going to happen with the main retail line, I would have never got into Masterpiece because the main retail figures are nice right now.
Yeah. Well, what made me mad about Masterpiece is when they changed the scale.
Oh, I did too. I got upset with the scale, and they price hiked them like a. I refused to buy them for a long time, especially LP10 was like the one that really set. Well, LP9, LP10 set the new scale.
Mm-hmm.
And I was picked with LP9 Rodimus because he had a lot of design issues.
You talking about that was a Toys R Us exclusive, wasn't it?
Well, they had the U.S. one was Toys R Us. I got the Takara one. The Toys R Us one's even worse. It's got exploding joints.
That's not great to hear.
Yep, you get some age on it.
Mm-hmm.
Shoulders explode, the knees explode.
Well, that's good when you're fighting a Decepticon, but
Yeah, the company made die-cast replacement knees for it.
And I just thought of something. I still have the Polaris parts. Her gauntlets. And a picture of a Blood Rain popped up on my other screen, and I ended up getting an idea that I could probably modify those gauntlets for the other piece of the blade. So it would fit the arm.
Yeah. Those wrist bracers are handy. I like when they do like the overlay pieces like that for armor and stuff on the figures. We don't get that enough in Marvel Legends. Marvel Legends is starting to bore me. We don't get nothing with them.
They don't give us nothing as far as like accessories
for the characters. Yeah.
Yeah.
I still need to get that. I still need to get that new Spider-Man figure.
Yeah.
Which one are you talking about?
The new with a spinnerette.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mary Jane spinnerette 2-pack.
Whatever you want to call her.
The Renew Your Vows 2-pack.
Shriek mold. That's all I know.
It's a white shriek mold.
Which makes me a very happy camper. Ever since you turned me onto that mold, man, I've been buying every freaking Shriek I find.
Which I could see people putting that on cheap on eBay. Well, Dorkside Toys was selling breaking the 2-packs up, selling them individually, so you can get the Shrieks, the spinnerette for $21 at the time.
Yeah, it ain't Pimp My Ride, it's Pimp My Shriek bod. Yo, dog, I heard you like Shrieks, so we put Shrieks on your Shrieks.
I still need to grab that Iron Spider figure. I'm still pissed at Target for taking $40 on my account like every month or so.
Yeah, it's illegal. It's like 10 kinds of illegal.
Well, they pre-authorize and release it. Pre-authorize it and release it over and over.
Yeah, and now I'm out probably $80 now.
That's not groovy.
Yeah, I'm not pre-ordering anything from them again. I already canceled that. Pre-order. And all I got back was like $40. That's all I got back.
You have to hit up the customer service line repeatedly before you get all your money back.
Yeah.
You're going to get that trailer hitch for the hiss?
Huh?
I'm not even going to fight
You're going to get that trailer hitch for the hiss?
fight with them on it.
It's like balls to the wall, man.
Hell yeah.
I'm back into his tank.
Did you see that thing that guy put up or no with the little trailer hitch on the back, the swinging testicles?
Oh, the balls for the
yeah, for the hiss. I was cracking up.
That'd actually be hilarious if people start selling balls for your hiss tank.
Hey man, sometimes you got it.
Yeah, somebody's gonna mold them up.
Yeah. Now that needs to be a must happen now. Somebody needs to do that.
There's also a bunch of guys are going to start 3D printing the hooded mask for head for Cobra Commander.
Well, they've been making the hooded Cobra Commanders, and
I don't know why people are saying that they'd never release that, especially the way things are going today. But You know what?
I think they said as much too.
Yeah,
Okay.
but you know what? That's I don't think that's got anything to do with like with anything other than Cobra Commander. When I look at that,
It's blue. It's not, and it don't have a point on its head.
and it's not pointy, man. It's the guy just draped the freaking cloth over his face because he looks awful.
I mean, you had a snake face,
Not everybody's chiming in now.
Not
Hey there,
everybody
Marina.
could look like me, right? So
We lost Modesto again.
Modesto.
And my sister's in the house, Marina. And my nephew, Craig Mafia.
Wait, what?
it's all about family, man. Come on,
Oh,
say it.
oh, wait, you just activated it.
Activate.
Family, 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 family.
Yes.
Actually, I found that video. I found that video on YouTube, and I showed a friend, and they laughed about it.
As they should have, because it's funny.
Yeah.
Well, this is Collector Express. His family's in the house. You might as well, right?
Yeah.
That's your sister, right?
And nephew.
And nephew?
Yeah.
Yeah, my nephew's Craig Mafia, and
Oh, okay.
See about that mob life, man.
I love this blue. It's so much more accurate.
So does
Before-
Vallejo?
That's good.
So go ahead.
Before, after.
Oh yeah, that's way better. Man, that is like really muted the other side.
Yeah, no kidding. Hey, that's exactly like the cartoon color.
Yeah.
I want to watch ThunderCats.
So is Vallejo better when you use the spray gun?
I mean, there's airbrush Vallejo and there is like regular Vallejo. So they've got pre-thin, which is the Mecha series, and the airbrush series, and they've got the standard. So
Hulk Smash, you fans in the night.
Yeah.
There you go. You start making the drum beat for some reason on your mic. It's like,
Jumanji.
oh no! Run!
Lars says the upcoming retro lizard could be a good candidate to swap its head and arms with the classified Cobra Commander.
Oh, y'all want to do like a Cobra Commander, like the
The
Cobra
Dexter,
Lock.
but if you remember too, like on the, I don't know if anybody's seen it. When the Dick Company took over G.I. Joe, Dick cartoon series, they turned Cobra Commander back into humanoid form, and he looked a lot like that retro Cobra lizard.
Yeah.
He wore the silver and blue battle armor to hide the fact that he looked like a lizard.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for that armor to come out. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, that would be sweet.
Cobra.
I'm waiting for another big boa too. They haven't done big boa yet.
Don't worry about it, man. I got you. I'm working on them right now.
There you go.
What about when they're finally going to release the Emperor?
Oh yeah, that's gonna be a premium rate. That guarantee it's gonna be at least $80.
Well, that's got to be a writer series. He's got to come with his
Air Chariot, yeah.
yeah.
I bet we'll get a reveal at SDC of Spintor.
If they do him, I better get a Hannibal Reborn on top of that.
We got Crocmaster, and the Dick series too. They actually turned Serpentor into an iguana.
Yep.
Cobra Commander took back control of Cobra.
I remember it.
Brought out that new ninja character for G.I. Joe. I don't know which one that one is.
Talking about Don Moreau.
I'm not sure. I just saw a picture of it the other day on Instagram.
That green one,
Yeah, yeah,
That's Kamakura.
yeah. Wasn't familiar with him. I don't know who he is.
Snake Eyes student.
Oh, okay.
Well,
They call
I think technically Snake Eyes now in the comics since they.
Well, they call him Little Snake Eyes. No, Dawn Moreau is Snake Eyes, and Kamakura is classified as Little Snake Eyes.
What about what's his name? Quick Kick? They
Yeah.
haven't really
Yeah.
released them yet.
I don't really follow the IDW books. Because IDW sucks now.
Dang.
I was at Target one time. I went to the toy aisle. I found a couple of Marvel Legends I wanted to pick up. until I was reminded that they raised up the prices.
Oh, yeah, they did.
$22.
Well, they went $22.99. Now they're pushing up to $24.99.
Really? Gee, I haven't even looked in the aisles lately.
The Thor Love and Thunder wave was actually supposed to be $24.99, but Target kept them at $22.99.
Hey, we won't discuss what I found on that one, Jared.
Oh yeah, you got some of the Thor figures for $11, didn't you?
Yep.
You guys are bitching. Come up to the $35 level.
Jesus.
Well, that's what that one Amazon exclusive at Snake Eyes Apprentice. That's how much he is on Amazon.
Hey, guys.
Yeah.
Check out Big Bad. Oh, I'm sorry. Check out GameStop. Scarlet Classified $10. Flint's $15.99. Lady J's $15.51.
Anybody got a picture of the Snake Eyes Apprentice? Because I've never seen them before.
Talking about Kamakura?
Oh, was that his name?
Or Dawn Moreau?
His apprentice? Yeah.
Both of them.
Well, because so I'm working on a Dawn figure right now, so I can show you
figures of them.
No, but I can show you Dawn's head. Can you see it?
They are of his apprentice.
Yeah.
So do you see Dawn?
I'll hold up here in a second.
You see Dawn Moreau's face?
No.
Here, let me give you Solo here.
Okay. So this is Dawn's face, the girl Snake Eyes.
Oh, okay.
And she has like a ponytail that pops out the back. So what happened is somehow a lot of Snake Eyes members got downloaded into her.
They killed off Snake Eyes in the comics.
Yeah.
And her memories were downloaded. His memories were downloaded into her.
Yeah. So she is Snake Eyes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Jay Hernandez actually has one of those customs. He did one. He did a really nice one too.
There's also a Snake Eyes android that has Snake Eyes memory. So
I don't know what the Liefeld's been working on a Snake Eyes book, so I don't know what the deal with that one is.
And there's you said that there's an Amazon exclusive figure of
yeah.
So here's how Jack Burton's turned out so far.
Nice.
Yeah. Amazon exclusive it's like a green ninja guy.
Yeah,
that's Kamakura.
What is it, $34.99 or $33.99?
Yeah, I'm kind of irritated about that because Kamakura is like one of my favorites.
I gotta see this.
Yeah, it's kind of like a ninja / commando look on him.
Yeah. And what I like about him, he's like a jackwagon, man. Kamakura talks so much mad smack. He's in the cartoon.
I haven't watched a cartoon since the old cartoon.
Hey Jared,
he's not in the original cartoon. He's in like Sigma 6, wasn't he? Like String.
Yeah, I think it's Sigma 6 that he's in. Now I think about
it. What did you spray on the paint? Was that water?
Huh? Oh yeah. To thin my paint down for the white. Yeah. You keep water handy, man.
Yep.
It's good when you want to thin.
Acrylics usually take water, thinning down with water for well unless you're working on Tamiya.
Yeah, that's got that bite to it, so you gotta.
Tamiya, you either gotta use the Winsor Newton or Tamiya thinner itself.
Because, I'm thinking about trying to paint the figurehead again with the Vallejo skin tone.
Okay, yeah.
And
$33.99 is the price
for the Kamakura.
Yep.
33, Jesus.
Hey Jared, for my birthday, buddy.
and with Vallejo, I'm just not sure how to do it.
Water, man.
And they're supposed to add water.
There you go.
What? You look badass.
Yeah, Kamakura's awesome, dude. There he is.
Like a ninja commando.
You should have the Arashikage tattoo on his forearm too.
He does.
I think he does. Yes, on the left hand side.
Right there.
Okay. Yeah. If he didn't, I was gonna like riot.
And of course, the windowless package.
Yep.
Because we
What
all
is
want
the
that.
point of that? Like seriously.
God, I can't say what I want to say.
What are they trying to do? Go green or something?
Yes,
Yep. That's what they're doing.
but you use more cardboard. But you use more cardboard. They use more cardboard
It's
though,
a
Jared.
nice look right there with the hood on him.
Mm-hmm. Got the mask and the hood on at the same time.
If you look, it's a Storm Shadow body though. It's the only thing that makes people mad. There's a reuse of that.
Well, they didn't use all the Storm Shadow. So it's the torso Storm Shadow.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
that's all new sculpting on the shin guards
That's a lot
and the arm guards.
That's a lot of new parts.
Yeah. The arms are new too. At least the sleeves are.
The more you know.
Kamakura.
Yeah, he's gonna be going for a premium rate here pretty soon. Yeah, you see the tattoo on it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Right there on his arm.
So I guess I should go ahead and pre-order mine now. Well, I mean, they're gonna have to do a regular release. They can't just make him a freaking Amazon exclusive.
Oh, well, they made the proper roadblock Amazon exclusive.
Good point.
Might as well pre-order it now because once it hits the other market, it's gonna be like $60.
Yeah.
I can't buy anything for the figures right now.
He's still available on Amazon right now, which he's not sold out mainly because of everybody got pissed about that $33.99.
What's the release date on it?
Next year, I think.
I still need
October
for this
2022.
guy.
Really, they switched it?
2022?
Originally, it was next year. What happened?
Somebody typoed.
Which one's the typo though?
That's the question.
2-pack too. The Blue Ninjas.
Yeah, you mean
Yeah, I saw that one.
That's a Kiko's body.
Yeah, they're using the movie one of the movie figures bodies for this one.
I just wonder how much that stuff's gonna hinder the articulation on it.
Oh, I've got an Akiko. She's not too bad.
Yeah, the male guy looks like he may have a little bit. I wonder in the torso if he's gonna have some restriction on it.
He's that's actually a Snake Eyes body from Wave. Wave Snake Eyes body, but with an overlay over the top of it.
Is it the overlay from like the Red Ninja or no?
Yeah, it's straight up Red Ninja. It's what the Red Ninja was, a Snake Eyes body.
Okay.
And windowless packaging.
Yeah, nobody wants it.
This is what kills everybody. Comico or whatever his name is, $33.99.
Yeah.
2-pack, $44.99, and you get all this stuff with it. You get 2 figures for basically $10 more.
You say, man, with Kamakura, you're paying for that name. That's what they're banking on.
And you can actually buy multiple of these because it's got like these ninja masks. You can actually change up the looks. Well, they're generic enough too. They're like treat build them anyway.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool though. Mask.
Yeah, she's got that the cat mask, I think.
Yeah.
Like the Kinemutsu mask.
Oh wait, did you just bring up Tekken?
Yep.
Kunimitsu, sir.
That's my game.
Hold on. How good you talking here?
Well, I haven't played in years, but I own every single Tekken game there is.
Well, the only ninja figures I have are the Floosh, the Floosh Ninja.
Oh yeah, those are good.
Yeah.
Some of them's got some weak on the ball joint on the disc hinge, the neck.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them are weak and they'll snap when changing the heads out. So you got to be careful.
And one of the Snake Eyes figures.
Oh, they're Snake Eyes. Yeah.
Hey, Modesto.
Yeah.
Think you're a Tekken fan? My baby's named Jin.
One thing.
I know.
One,
Yeah. That was him and Kazuya are my main characters that use that. Of course, Heihachi.
Yeah, you the
one thing
man.
I don't particularly like about this figure is that I can't move the hands so far up here, or else
Is there hot water on it?
just kind of pop off.
Oh.
Guess what? I can't. The Chemicore is not even on Amazon Canada.
Really?
It's not these hands. It's the
Oh, I'm
hands
sorry.
for
That's
the
crazy.
for holding the katana.
It's like a Norm Macdonald's, like, and that's why. And Germans love David Hasselhoff, and now we can just say Amazon hates Canadians, and that's why Canadians hate Amazon hates Canadians.
Jesus.
What is stuff we talking about?
These colors I mixed up. So much better than the horrible, like, desaturated stuff they put on there.
Have they revealed the Jinx figure yet, or?
Not yet.
No, I mean, you go to Jinx.
If you want to be a high-end toy company, then sell high-end product, which means don't skip out on the articulation, don't skip out on the paint.
I mean, Todd McFarlane's been doing it for years, man.
Exactly. And he's
Oh.
making a mint off of it.
Of course, McFarlane does do some pretty decent paint work, though.
Yeah, it's that articulation and everything
Well,
else.
the faces, not so much, but the rest of the figures, he's got some decent paint.
He has some pretty decent sculpts, but I think his
Yeah.
moneymaker is going to come in that weapons pack that he's getting ready to release.
I've
Yeah.
seen people have actually been getting that. The weapons look good.
They just don't scale with Joe's. I know that. Don't think you're scaling them suckers with your Joe's.
Alex Gill meant to be go with those giant McFarlane figures.
Kevin Sharp asks, what color glues are you using? Vallejo or Citadel?
I'm actually using. I use French blue, white, and this dark green acrylic, and different ratios just to get the different shades I'm using. Basically, different shades of teal that I mixed up.
And if you guys can see my giant apparatus on my face.
Yep, for Tygra.
Yep. And I actually used up a whole bottle of my tester's white, mixing these colors up.
Dang.
What was left of a bottle? I found somebody on Amazon's got some, and they're $7 a bottle, but it's the cheapest I've seen it, and I love testers, and it's so easy to mix.
Once it gets face painted and the eyes painted white, the one thing that I'm not afraid of doing is painting the iris on it.
Yep, testers. I love testers. I stumbled across a whole shelf of French blue. That French blue stuff. Such great blue to work with, mixing different shades of blue. And straight up, one of the best colors of straight blue. I dig it. Can you dig it?
Yeah.
It's from the Warriors.
Can you dig it? I remember that.
See, now I'm going to watch that tonight.
Do you think I should get a different head sculpt or just go with this one?
Looks good.
I think that one looks like Jill Valentine.
Yeah. I would go with that one.
All right. Painting the eyes is probably gonna be a pain.
I'm Padawan. You must stop doubting what you do. You have made good decisions.
I made good decisions.
Yeah, it's a good head sculpt, man. Quit doubting yourself.
I'm not down myself. I'm not down myself that I picked the right one. I'm down myself on painting the eyes.
You got this. I guarantee you
I
got this.
got a tutorial on the channel for painting eyes.
He does. It's a really good one too. You should watch it.
Yeah.
What's Thor
I do all my eyes.
going to be?
But I think before I paint, I'm gonna need to get some O-rings.
Yeah, do
You
all
don't,
the work.
you don't want to do any
Paint.
modifications after you add your paint.
Huh?
You don't want to do any modifications after you add your paint.
Yeah, at all.
I'm not saying I haven't done it, been guilty of that. See something I missed is like,
So,
then go back and fix it. But
so you're saying install the O-ring first and then paint?
Yeah, don't paint. Don't
Yep.
don't do anything after the paint. You're gonna damage the paint.
Yeah, don't do that.
because if you got to like waller out the O-ring too, that black rubbery dust, it'll stick to your paint too.
Yeah,
Oh, I don't want that.
you don't.
What's the Thor body going to be? Jack Burton from Big Trouble in Little China.
Yeah, yep.
Kurt Russell.
That guy, that man.
Do you know what's really cool?
Mr. Nobody.
Sometimes people that go to stores and they see all these figures, and they're probably wishing that they can get, like, I don't know, maybe a 9-inch or 12-inch figure, or even a 6-inch figure of the favorite character, but no one makes them. And you all pretty much show, well, we can show you how to make them.
Yep. Teach a man how to fish.
Never go hungry.
Yep.
Well, in my case, I'm gonna try my best to sell you one, but I'll assist as much as I can.
And if you don't, and if you're not sure on your skill levels, contact the Gobi Customs. He can make you some cool stuff.
Appreciate that. Thank you. Ching ching.
The plug.
Hey, speaking of which, Jared, you got the I don't have pictures of that that Billy the Butcher I did, and saw them numbers but never showed up. So
What, the ones you sent me to?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna have to get going. It's raining, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna get booted out.
Okay. Good stuff, man.
Have a good night, young man.
Take it easy, man.
Well, it's always fun talking to you all. Hope to do it next weekend.
Yep.
And
We're here every Sunday. Unless there's a major incident, Modesto is too.
Yeah, for real. Let's do it
right.
out here.
Oh,
Call me Captain Chicago.
I'll talk to you all later.
Ciao.
A good one.
Later.
There we go. And let me pull up those pictures real quick.
Thank you. Like I said, man, I was kind of shocked. I keep getting orders for them now.
Yeah, makes me want one now.
I'm saying,
Yeah,
man,
well, I don't blame people who contact you for them because they look awesome.
appreciate that, man.
Let's see. Pulling up my. Yeah, they have StreamYard things where I can upload. You can upload your own music now, so that's why we got the Collector Express theme playing in the background now.
Like I said, though, Jared, you helped me where I'm at with my painting skills. I honestly wouldn't have pushed myself if it wasn't for you.
I appreciate that.
Be tough on you like Mickey was on Rocky.
Well, no,
Paint that head, you bum.
Your grease lightning.
Here we go. Wrong way. We got the Billy the Butcher head.
Oh, that's nice.
appreciate it.
Now I want one.
Hey, man, I got
Oh, dude, that looks awesome.
at this current moment, I have, let's see, I got 3 orders in right now, so I've got 8 heads. So yeah,
If you got the MCU Punisher, you just take off the Punisher skull off the chest and put that Butcher head on there. That's close enough.
let me know something.
That's what I wanted to do.
If you're interested, man,
Oh, that's why you were asked about that.
Yeah.
if you're interested, let me know and I'll hold one back for you.
I'm going to have to track down an extra Punisher, and that's going to be probably impossible.
That dry brushing on the shading in the hair, the highlights looks great, man.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. Look, I don't really want to say the word, but I'm picturing him saying that C word right now.
Yeah.
You over trooper?
No. Yeah, you know what? When he had the knife pointed at the guy, but you get the point. You C word.
Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty much what he went for.
I just finally finished the series yesterday.
Yeah, me the other day too.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering if they're going to follow the comics or they're going to skew off their own. Because I know Soldier Boy.
Oh, they've completely screwed up.
Yep.
I didn't realize Soldier Boy was the guy from
Supernatural.
yeah, because I kept looking at his face. I'm like, I know him from somewhere, and then I like Googled him. I was like, oh my god, he beefed up a lot.
Yeah.
Man, I think he could play a damn good Batman.
Well, here's the thing. He was Red Hood in the animated series. In the
Yeah.
animated movie.
He actually
Also-
loves freaking Red Hood. He's made his own cosplay costume for Red Hood.
That's good.
Yeah, but
Dude,
you know what though? A lot of people thought that he was going to play Captain America too.
Yeah, he could have pulled it off.
Definitely.
He seems really cool too, like just in person.
You know, he could have pulled off Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? He obviously shows that he can play the bad guy, but he can also play if he was just picture him in that Soldier Boy outfit, but picture him being the good guy. He would have been a great Captain America.
Oh
He'd
yeah.
been epic.
Essentially, it was a Captain America knockoff costume.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep, just in green.
Yep.
They went with like military style colors instead of like American flag.
Yeah.
That's the first thing that came to my mind because I was watching and I was like, man, it looks like just like Captain America's costume. My girlfriend was sitting next to me. She goes, why does it look like Captain America's costume? I was like, it's reminiscent, same era, war, everything else. I was like, they just color schemed it a bit different because even like a lot of the texturing was the same.
Yeah.
Well, you know what it is though. I think all the characters on there are just basically knockoffs. Like, and they kind of went for that. Like,
Oh,
even,
yeah.
like Maeve looks just like Wonder Woman,
Oh yeah.
right? Like,
What color are Kurt Russell's eyes?
Who? Blue? Yeah, are they blue? Damn. I think the Russell's eyes are blue.
I couldn't tell you right off.
Okay, I'll figure it out.
let me look it up.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Look it up.
Yeah, get somebody that's not painting that. Look stuff up.
Yeah.
I just opened up my bottle of paint. I want to paint.
Sorry.
No soup for you.
Butcher head would look good on a War Machine, like on the MCU War Machine body.
Oh yeah, that would be cool.
I didn't even think about that.
And then throw a Punisher symbol on the front. Either that or
Oh, I got that Punisher War Machine.
yeah. Yeah, but I like that beefier MCU body.
I'm digging these colors. I mixed up some decent colors. Looks like the actual colors you're supposed to be. With sand of these torso pieces. They really screwed the pooch on this Tygra figure.
You guys hear me?
Yeah.
Now, were you saying that before?
Oh yeah. I said that his eyes are blue.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, I didn't hear that.
I was right.
Yes, Modesto, you were right. Are you happy, man?
I was right because I didn't say anything. I don't know. So that means I was technically right because I didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was searching my memory banks, and the one movie I came up with was Soldier, where they always had a lot of close-ups of his face. So remember his eyes being blue.
Okay, good. I'm glad I got you guys around to help.
What we're here for.
That weird sci-fi movie where he's the genetically modified soldier in the future.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, for what it was, I mean, it's actually a pretty decent movie.
Of course,
Yeah.
now after this, I want a Snake Plissken.
Oh, I love Snake Plissken, man. That's where they got what's his name from Metal Gear had taken the content from.
Yep,
The
Solid
Snake
Snake.
Plissken. Yep. There's even the voice and the demeanor and the cigar and the one eye patch thing. It was all Snake Plissken.
Kind of funny how American culture influences a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it's kind of a back and forth. It's like a ping pong effect. You know, it's like, we piggyback off of their stuff. They piggyback off of our stuff.
Yeah, true.
Like My Hero Academia, like the creator of that's a real big fan of like
Marvel comic stuff. Yeah.
Rolando Flores says hello.
Hello.
Yola.
Yeah, they had the paint so thick on the ab section. When it dried, it cracked.
Dang.
You were getting a lot of paint scuff, weren't you, when you were rotating it?
Oh yeah.
No
Everything
clearance.
rubbed. There was no clearance. Nothing was clearance properly. It's like they never checked their test shots. Like before they sent stuff off, they just checked them off. Said, "Oh, they're fine."
No quality control whatsoever.
Like both of the shoulders rubbed inside the shoulder sockets.
Damn shame you can take figures from 10, 15, 20 years ago, have better, clearance than most figures these days.
Yeah.
Quality, mattered back then.
Well, look at how much paint the Toy Biz Legends had.
Oh, yeah. Paint, sculpt work.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them had washes and everything on them, too,
Oh, yeah.
Some of the head sculpts are still better than what's out there. The Series 1 Captain America head, still the best Captain America head, in my opinion. Comic book style.
I'll agree, yeah.
It still holds up as a figure as a whole. It still holds up pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's using the same kind of thigh articulation that they're using again now.
Yep.
Yeah. They started out with the same, then they went to the ball joint ones, which were ugly.
Oh, yeah. Those ball
Oh, I hated them things, bro.
Well, I think we'll end up getting a new T-Rex eventually. Like we got the Build-A-Figure back when the Marvel Legends first started.
Yep.
Started back, and it used those ugly ball hips. And to me, that T-Rex is not beefy enough. He was always real stocky in the comics. I'm sitting there making poses like you can see what I'm doing, but
they add a bit more beef to him, a little more height. He'll be all right.
You know what? Though? Even on the Thanos body, that type of thing.
The other Thanos body would actually be a good fit for him.
Yeah, well, they're making a controller off of the Thanos body, right?
Yeah.
Thanos body, or they could even use that. What's that one you use for the Prime figures all the time? Caliban. That would even be a decent sized body for him.
Mm-hmm. Or the it's similar to the Caliban. It actually shares some parts of Caliban as the Apocalypse body.
Yep.
He's a little bigger, but his torso is not as broad as Caliban's. He's got shares arms and shoulders, but actually, basically that's the only thing it shares. I thought they shared more, but when I got the comparison, they're completely different, other than the arms.
So that new repaint they did at Apocalypse, I just can't do it. I didn't even bother pre-ordering that thing. That color is terrible.
The color, it's the anime series colors.
I can't do it.
Oh, come on, man.
Hell no. That's gonna be the one. That's gonna be the one X-Men thing I pass up on. I can't do it. I already got 3 Apocalypses.
Yeah, you know what though? The Build-A-Figures paint is so much more superior. So I like the shiny paint on the Build-A-Figure.
Yep. I don't even use the head on the Build-A-Figure. I use a shrunken down of the Toy Biz Apocalypse.
Yeah,
we've been doing
I've came close many times because as much as that head used to sell for, I've came close. Do I really need this head? I don't use it because that head sells for a lot of money.
Yeah, it does.
You know, some people are actually putting the smaller Toy Biz head on them.
Yep.
It's a little bit wide, but
I was actually disappointed when they did the Thanos. They didn't use the Caliban or Apocalypse Body. He's shorter than both of them. That new one.
Yeah, I don't get that either.
Oh, we lost Modesto again.
Hey, Kurt also has like sandy blonde hair or sandy brown hair, right? Or dark? It's a dark brown, right?
It's like a dirty blonde, I guess.
Okay. I love you, sweetie.
I'm like, dang you not having references up while you were painting somebody.
Man. So I got you guys.
That's what I do when I want to paint when it's a real person like that, and I'll end up printing off like close-ups of their faces. Try to add a little extra detail to them to make it look the sculpts, shading in the right spot for it to look more like the character.
Yeah.
Look who's back. Back again.
Damn Wi-Fi.
You guys are lucky. Was it the other day we had the whole country had a problem with the Rogers internet. Everything was down. Friday we had no. A lot of people had no internet, no cable. If you had Rogers cable, Rogers home phone, some people couldn't even dial 911.
I wonder, because I was trying to get a hold of my one friend in Canada. I couldn't even get a hold of her.
Yeah, everything was down, man.
Probably she's out of Toronto.
Yeah, that's right where I am.
How is Toronto? My wife was talking about moving there. We're seriously thinking about moving somewhere.
Toronto's nice, but it's expensive to actually live in Toronto. You're best to live on the outskirts of Toronto, like the city,
countryside.
The cities around Toronto are not very much cheaper now, but like when people think Toronto, they think in the GTA. Like there's a whole bunch of cities that make up the area.
Mm-hmm.
So,
like TFCon was right on the outskirts. They call it TFCon Toronto, but
yeah, it's
on the outskirts.
Okay.
Mississauga is a city right next to Toronto. Basically, you can be there depending on where you are in Toronto. You can be in Mississauga or the other cities around, like Brampton, where I'm at. On the other side, a city called Scarborough. Like I mean, and they're all like basically a few minutes away from each other.
Okay.
Well, you want to come? You want to be a Canadian?
I mean, my wife just wants to get away from all this, man. Where we at?
Yeah.
She's tired of living out here. She was a military brat, so she's lived all over, man. She lived in like Korea and all these other places. So being stuck here.
We got. I don't know if the current administration is very good in Canada right now.
No.
They're kind of like a dictatorish. From what I don't live there, but I watched some YouTube lawyer who talks about it a lot. He lives in Canada.
Yeah.
It's crap all over everywhere you go.
Yeah.
Well, her biggest thing is she just wants to see new stuff, man. She's tired of our surrounding. It's not the politics. It's just she just wants to get away.
It's hard to break that fever when you're used to moving around a lot.
Yeah.
That's how my girl was. She used to travel. She was with that group called Up With People, where they go out to like all the different countries and build like irrigation ditches and affordable housing and everything else. And so she was like in Thailand and the Philippines, and she was bouncing around everywhere. And when I first got with her, I got tired of moving because I was in the military for those 9 years and I was moving all the time. And I just was like, wherever, once I get back, I'm just staying there. I'm not moving. And then the first 3 or 4 years I was able to move like 5 times. Like, I can't fucking do this shit. So I can't do this anymore. So finally I got her to get stable out. Like, this is the first time we've actually lived in one place more than 2 years.
Oh, dang.
And now you want to get the hell out of there?
Well, I just want to get out of the state of Illinois because it's too hectic here, and just the violence is going up and everything else. Property values are skyrocketing. It's kind of like Canada, where I'm at. Like the average house is $600,000-700,000 in my area. That's the start.
Well, that's where they had that last shooting, was it, from that Antifa kid? The July 4th parade.
Yeah, it was at the Highland Park, and that's where my daughter's best friend was at, and she got separated in the fray when the gunshot, and her grandfather actually took shrapnel from the firefight that took place. And I was actually supposed to go to that, but I didn't wind up going. Luckily, I got stuck at work, and then they canceled all the fireworks, like celebrations all over the place after that took place in Highland Park, Illinois.
Do I need to come put him to bed, baby? My littlest one does not like going to bed.
Jen don't want to go to bed?
Nope, Jen does not want to go to bed. He wants to challenge me to a match of Tekken. King of the Iron Fist. Love you, baby. If you need me, you call me, okay? These guys will be all right. Love you too.
We can't do the show without you.
Yeah, bullshit.
He's gonna get a swollen head.
Hey, I mean that look, man. I was born like that. I can't help it. Okay?
It's a genetic condition.
Yes, it's called swole enormous head.
What in the world?
I am a comedian.
That's got to be my buddy Brian. He's an admin on the Facebook page.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say. It was like,
How am I commenting?
I was gonna say, speaking in the third person, are we?
Oh,
Yes, so. That's an out of body experience. What do you think of third person?
watching
you did that,
Craftsman too much lately.
But how did you send that message, with your teeth?
It's like I got
See
both
your
hands.
hand.
I got part in one hand and a paintbrush in the other. And I was like,
And he's got a keyboard by his feet.
God dang.
I got pretty
Oh.
active nose, but I don't think I can type with them.
You just commented bulbous head.
And on that note, we got canceled.
You've been demonetized.
So you know he's gonna have to go back and explain all this crap while we're gone, right?
Brian, you are currently logged in under Collector Express.
He threw up another comment.
I dreamed I was an electrician. I was like, he's doing. I know. Freaked me out there for a second. Well, did I get hacked?
But you made it, Jared. You made the hacking status.
I'll be all right with the hacking status, as long as I don't get the swatting status.
Oh God, that'd be terrible. What happened? Jerry got swatted. What?
I do agree. They need to start making swatting a attempted murder thing.
I mean, yeah, because you can get wrecked from being swatted on.
You show up at my house 3 o'clock in the morning, trying to bust down my door. There might be some things going through the door.
I'll let you say.
Say hello to my little friends.
I'm not going to say what it is because of YouTube, but yeah. But I'm sure things will come back at me.
Molten metal. We're using science, sir.
Forged in fire.
Have a cannon ready and just fill it with the fodder parts you don't need.
Wow.
Make blunderbuss out of like fodder parts.
Yeah, blunderbuss.
Just because the Marvel Select Abomination.
Hey, you can fill it with all those ThunderCats.
Yeah, the Marvel Select Abomination and the Marvel Select Thing. Those things, use those for home defense.
Yeah,
To the bad part, Jared, you know Super 7's gonna like hit you up after this one.
That's fine. That's some dude that's like got a Instagram. It's like that dog Super
Very nice,
7
baby.
quality stuff. He asked me if he can share my pictures. Like, sure. And he added it to like Super 7.
Dang, savagery. Vegeta, what's the YouTube algorithm say about his savage level?
I would just take apart all those ThunderCats and just use them as a blunderbuss cannon fodder.
The colors are looking good. The ones I mixed up earlier.
That was way better than that one paint that they had on. I don't know. That paint scheme was like 3 shades too light.
Yeah, it was. I don't know what they were thinking about when they made it that color.
Whew.
That's why I'm just getting Bengali and Vultureman. I'm out. I'm not getting any of the side characters. I got the mutants, Mum-Ra, and the main Thundercats.
Did they release the kids too?
The kids, I got them from Mattel when they had the license. This is basically what this is. It's like continuing what Mattel did.
That's
the
what
same molds from Mattel.
The first Panthro and Lino were the same molds because they had the pins and Jackalman.
Okay.
Their wave 1, they had no money in except for making the figures.
Mm-hmm.
No development money in, that is. Because Mattel gave them the molds.
Right.
Then when they start changing the molds up, that's when they start really sucking. Making their own stuff. The pinless looks nice, but they got like 12 degrees articulation.
12.7.
That's right. I'm sorry. I was wrong. 12.7.
Really? We're going down that rabbit hole.
Well, just wait for the next series to come out. It'll probably be 12.3.
There he is. Now he's Brian. He's on YouTube. Yeah, I was just messing with you. Kids stayed on the Collector Express. It was just
Made him feel bad.
It was a little trippy when I was seeing Collector Express posting on Collector Express's Collector Express posting on Collector Express live stream.
See what
I
happened.
can't watch the Collector Express. This part of the Collector Express.
That would have been weird. I'm like, wait, what?
Collector Express is a team, though.
Like, who you be, sir? Who you be?
I like that part on the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial.
Mm-hmm.
When the manager of that little the trailer park motel, when he was talking about Adam Walden, was like, would you be surprised that he converses with the umbrella guy? The guy was like, what? That sounds schizophrenic to me.
Brian said Facebook says I am CE.
Oh yeah, for the game earlier, the craft man.
Oh, take a drink.
I just did.
Like I said, that's the day we lost Modesto.
I ain't gonna lose me. You're dealing with a sailor here. That's all we did. Fight and drink.
That explains so much about my little brother.
Randall never did get to come on.
I ain't that he didn't get to, is that he chose not to. I'm gonna kick him.
You didn't Beetlejuice him like you do me.
Nah, you know. He's enjoying life right now, so I'm gonna let him slide just a smidge.
I'm really digging these colors.
Zoom in on that.
Let me do the.
Oh yeah, that looks way better.
Yeah.
A lot prettier teal, shade of teal.
Oh yeah.
Well, this was same color.
Yeah.
A little more richness to the color.
Yeah, it's still a little light compared to what you just put on.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Jack Burton here. Whenever you're ready, Jared.
Okay. Solo.
All right, here we go.
Wiki Wooka.
There you go.
Man, that looks great.
So
And you
there
did that in an hour and 45 minutes. Went from a
don't tell
blank
my secret.
casting to that.
Don't tell my secret, man. People don't need to know how fast I can actually work.
Like a true blue U.S. Navy SEAL. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, man, I try to put as much. I put my heart into my stuff, so
Man, it looks great.
I appreciate that.
So,
As soon as it dries, I'll
again,
be able.
if you need any castings painted, reach out to Gobi Customs. His contact information is in the link below.
I got you. Just make sure you get in there because I'm starting to actually get real busy.
Yes, sir. Yes, you should. You do good work.
Appreciate it, man. And Dom, please let me know if you want those butcher heads. Let me know so I can hold you one back, buddy.
Hey, Don, did you hear what I said earlier? Put that butcher head on that MCU War Machine body.
Oh wow, that'd be pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Dom, when's your birthday? God dang it.
September.
Oh, not a problem,
What day?
Brian.
September 10.
I'm September 21st.
Nice.
I'll tell you what. I don't know what the shipping is to Canada.
No, what do you think we are? We don't live on the other side of the world.
I mean, you're Canadians. I don't know.
Don't worry, our mail guy doesn't ride on a donkey.
Okay, just checking. You know.
Brian said, hell yeah, thank you for your service.
Yeah, that's the third time today I got thanked for my service.
Well, I don't like odd numbers, so thank you for your service.
Cool. You're welcome.
I like to mess with people's OCD since I have OCD. Thank you for your service. That's number 5.
There we go.
If my little brother wasn't a soldier, I'd thank you, but I know what's going on. I'll say congratulations on making it out.
It wasn't easy, bro. I tell you, man. Those last 3 years, well, the last 4 years were rough because that's when we were in the middle of the damn war.
Yeah, like I said, I'm my baby.
We're glad you're here.
Yeah, for real, bro.
Because after I got done with my sea service, I went to NATO, and then I was stationed at a Joint Force Command out of Italy, and then none of the NATO bodies wanted to provide any resources over there. So Admiral Ulrich was like, well, every U.S. Navy personnel, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines are all going to be deployable to Iraq if you're stationed in this theater. And so they had to go through your service jackets to see what your training levels were. So I was like, hopefully they don't see my Blackwater certificates. And of course they saw all 3 of my Blackwater certificates.
So what I just heard is this man is a real Joe.
Yeah, I got trained at Blackwater for 3 courses.
Brian said he's got some buddies that sailed on the USS Independence. Not an easy job.
Oh, it ain't, man. I tell you. I was on a Arleigh Burke class destroyer. The last of the Flight 2s before they went to a Flight 2 Alpha, made it look like a damn station wagon putting no helo bays on them.
Here's a question for you, buddy. You wouldn't privy to when those idiots were tying the weights to the birds?
They were jet engine mechanics, the ones buddies.
The birds, I was part of the Tomahawk team.
No. I'm talking about the guys that were tying weights to the seagulls.
Oh, no.
Did you hear about that, miss?
Yeah, I heard about that.
Man, so my brother was on that ship. Those dudes got reamed.
What did they do?
I can't repeat it.
Yeah, that's some. You might have the CIA knocking on your door.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna leave that where it is, man.
This all happened in a video game, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I was in Metal Gear.
That sounds like a crazy game.
No, it was, man.
The only time we did anything with seagulls is when we had to do you had to radiate the radar, so if any of the birds were around, they got radiated to death, and they'd flop down on our deck, and we'd have to like clean up all the dead birds.
Oh man, I'm sorry.
It sucked. It was like a all hands deck evolution, depending on where you're at in the water. If you're too close to the shoreline, there was birds all over the place. But made it in, made it out, did 9 years. I'm like, all right, I think I'm going back home.
I'm done.
Yeah. Well, because initially I only signed up for 5 years, but from contract signing, you're obligated 8.
Oh yeah. I remember hearing about that too.
Yeah, you're obligated 8, and you can split up. Like if you do, you can split them up active, inactive, reservist, however you want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
But I was coming up on getting out in like, let me see, because September 11th happened, September, October, November. I literally was getting out in November that year. And then September 11th happened, so I re-upped for 5 more.
Yeah, I remember, dude, I had literally been on a field trip. I was it was my first year in college, and we had went on a field trip to the Twin Towers. So I got pictures like the week before that crap happened.
Yeesh.
Me and my homeboys like in the Twin Towers.
You got real lucky.
Yeah.
Shoot, where was I? I was in subsurface warfare school when it all started kicking off.
So yeah, I was definitely fortunate not to be in that building at the time.
Yeah, it was pretty bad because I had two or three guys that were actually stationed on my ship that had either friends or relatives, and then one of my best friends, his mom was actually in the tower. She died in the towers.
Oh, sorry to hear that, bro.
Yeah, that was rough, man. We had like literally like restrain him because he was just trying to like take off and leave, but the base was restricted. Nobody could leave, and I was like, man, you're gonna get booted out and get thrown to Fort Leavenworth. You don't want to do it.
Yeah. That had to be hard.
I was because we were on lockdown for a while. So then, but we managed to like talk to our operations manager and our operations officer, and he actually talked to the captain and let him know, and he let him go home for to go deal with that.
I got you.
I actually got a job interview in D.C. right after 9/11. It was a company that maintained Home Depot's website. When I got there, I found out why they were hiring. Most of the people left because it's a Middle Eastern-owned company.
I bet you, yeah.
Like,
Something, like I need to. You think you'd want to put that in a shit I need to know?
I know they didn't have nothing to do with it. Just that's why
I know, but
they had a mass exodus.
I'm just thinking about the grief you would have had to deal with from people.
Yeah, they weren't offering enough money too because they were trying to get people cheap. It's like, I mean, it was decent if it was. It would be good money if it wasn't in DC.
Right.
Yeah, DC's expensive, and man, I would never live in DC because it's so compact, and if you turn the corner, you go from the hood to a nice neighborhood in a matter of seconds. DC is crazy.
Yeah, while I was there to like help make the decision if I want to take it to, I went and checked out like cost of living while I was there, and like just get like a basic like townhouse. It's like $1,600 a month back.
Yeah, that's about what my dad was paying because he was stationed out of DC when he was on Al Gore's detail. I went up there for a week, and
The inventor of the internet?
Huh?
The inventor of the internet?
All right, guys, here you go. Finished product.
There you go. You got to put them down a little lower so you can see the mountain. There you go.
Oh, that head fits that body perfect. You did a great job matching skin tones too.
That's what took me so long, actually. Normally I can get it done pretty quick, but god dang, this weird skin tone.
Is that a kukri blade?
Yep.
That looks cool.
Yep.
So there you go, guys.
I want one.
Do you really?
Actually, I do.
Let me know. I'll order you a head.
Where are you getting the heads from?
I can't tell you because Randall gets them.
I see how it is.
No, I really don't know. Like I have no idea where he gets them from.
Sure.
I really don't, man. I think I pay attention half the time to what Randall says to me. If it ain't video game related or family related, or cartoon related.
What'd you say?
Exactly.
Family.
What are we gonna do with you, Jared?
Well, you brought it up.
All right, he's done.
Now you got to work on a Petit Huey head.
Yeah.
Now on to my. I don't know if I want to do black dynamite or heavy duty.
Mother's
Golden
milk.
Shepherd.
Mother's milk. Yeah. I'm trying to find a head sculpt. If not, I'm gonna have to get one made. I got a guy that can do them out here.
I didn't realize Mother's Milk was the guy that was in the Fast and Furious movie when they're doing a
Yeah.
drug run-in from Mexico. I was like, man, he looks so familiar, and then it just hit me all of a sudden. There was a particular face he made, and I was like, that's the guy from, like, the face he made was like when Vin Diesel looked in his car and he made that one face, like, you looked in my car, and I was like, oh my god,
He's a
it's
nerd,
him.
though. That guy, he does that thing with his mouth where he puts it to the side.
Yep.
You know what I mean? He does that in every. You know what else he was in? He was in that TV show, Netflix TV show, LA's Finest.
Yeah.
That was actually a good show, man. I hate that it got canceled.
Yeah.
You know, it's part of the Bad Boys universe.
Yep.
Besides, it was Jessica Alba. How can you not like Jessica Alba?
That's my girlfriend.
Oh, okay. I'll tell your wife.
Yeah, tell her she's right here. My wife.
Oh,
my wife said
dang.
that's the only one. That's the only girlfriend I'm allowed to have.
Well, damn.
Hey, so he's been blessed, so he's good to go.
Well, that kills what I was gonna do. Shit.
Don't get yourself in trouble there, Dagobi. Uh-oh.
I heard it.
I heard it.
Yeah.
Welcome to the good
Yeah,
life.
that face that actor makes, he does that thing with his mouth to the side. It just annoys the crap out of me.
That was that look, and I was like, I know who he is. He was the
Yeah.
damn drug runner.
He's also in that Jason Stanton movie, Man of Wrath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think what threw me off was the beard, because he didn't have a beard in the Fast and Furious movie, so that beard really threw me off.
Man of Wrath movie, from the trailers to what the actual movie is, completely different movie. Trailers makes you think it's just a regular working dad trying to get revenge for his son getting killed. But it is a revenge movie, but
Now what you think?
that's not the character he's playing.
Oh, have y'all seen the Man from Toronto?
Oh, I did watch that.
I still have to see that one.
So what's crazy, you know that movie, The Hitman's Bodyguard?
Yep.
It's a shared universe.
Oh, nice.
They're actually working on doing a Hitman's Bodyguard crossover with The Man from Toronto.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Jerry, did you see what Brian said?
Oh. That one?
No, the other one after that. There you go.
Well, damn.
He's a lucky man.
I seen qualifying shooting records. He's just got one. She's that good.
Oh, that color looks way better on there.
So much more vibrant and blue. More
Yeah,
accurate
it's
than it's supposed to be.
a lot more accurate. It's actually popping too, man. It's looking way good. It's making it stand out way better than that other color they had on there.
They're just weird muted colors.
Almost looked like it got set in the sun for a couple years and just died out. You know, the color got pulled.
Years.
Exactly. It looks like it was like bleached, sun bleached.
Yeah.
God dang, years. Not months, not weeks. This man said years.
Hey, there used to be this person by my grandma's house, and he had all the old school toys in the window of his house. I mean, he had like all kinds of action figurines and the old WWE rubber figures and Star Wars figures. And every year, I remember because it was on the way to Jewel, so or Walgreens as well. So I walked past that house, and every year he would like have the same toys in there for years on end, and the colors were just muted because they got sun bleached. And then he would rotate different toys in like every 2 or 3 years, and same thing happened. They were all just sun bleached.
Yeah, it was the comic book shop I used to go to in Bristol, Virginia, and where his comic racks were, like one of the racks was next to the window, and he never put his older issues in the back.
Yep.
So he's like, you go step with all the books near that window are all sun bleached. It's like, and he's still going full price. It's like, dude.
Oh heck no. Sorry.
It's like, man, you're looking at cents on the dollar if you're lucky for those damn
for
bucks.
real. Like,
Yeah.
bro. I hate to use this word because I really don't like it, but raw.
Yeah, I had a comic book shop like that closer to my old high school, and they would leave action figures in the windows, and they, after a good 2 years, they'd be all bleached out. Same thing, they were trying to still charge same price, and I'm like, okay, the card backing is bleached, the figure's bleached. I was like, it's not worth it.
My mistake actually worked out pretty good. I meant to do that. I painted this back part of the ab section like the wrong shade of blue, and it worked as a great primer. One coat I'm getting with the lighter blue. I meant to do that.
Brian's going into Friday movies.
Oh no, don't do that to me, man.
He's a record store owner on the Craig Ice Cube. And the store was locked, and he thought Craig was robbing the place.
Yo, I worked with an officer that looked just like Pinky, man.
Craig, better stop messing with Pinky shit. Bye, baby. Good night.
What time is it?
It is 11:02.
Yep, I'm sleeping on the couch tonight. Well, no, I don't want to wake my wife up.
How's your shoulder doing?
Terrible. So my physical therapy, I haven't been able to go for 2 weeks because they dropped the ball again with my approval, and every time they've done this, I've regressed.
That's how my dad's shoulder got locked up when he had shoulder surgery, and he didn't stay on his PT.
See, the problem is I want to stay on mine. They're messing me up. This is not conducive to me healing at all. And I really hate it, man. It's kind of disheartening. My wife keeps trying to keep me happy, keep me positive, but god dang, man, because now I'm having problems out of my other arm because I'm overworking it.
Yeah, I understand that.
They're just trying to compensate.
When I got the Achilles tendonitis in my right ankle, I started putting all my weight on my left ankle. Now I'm pretty sure it's got Achilles tendonitis now too.
Jared and I have been hanging out and collecting since Superman came back to life.
Because the thing is, if I can get this fixed, man, I plan on going back into law enforcement. My goal was actually retire from it. So
law enforcement's rough, man.
it is, but it was something. So growing up, everybody in my family served.
It was before that, there, Brian. Me and you was picking those books up at. A local guy had a comic book shop in our small town.
But my mom got sick, and when my brothers and me were all signed up, and I stayed behind with her, and they went. And so, by the time she passed, I just, law enforcement was the thing to do, man.
Yeah, I served. My uncle, both my uncles served. A few of my cousins served. And then everybody just started going PD afterwards. I'm the only one that didn't go PD. I just went contract security management because I was just like, once I got out of the service, my dad was trying to get me to go uniform division Secret Service because my dad was CPD for 7 years and then he went to Secret Service for 23.
So that's when he was, he did 23 years and he wanted me to go Secret Service. And I'm like, nah, I'm good. I just got out of the military. I already did federal service. I'm not going back into that.
Yeah, they always want you to follow in the family footsteps. So, yeah.
Well, he didn't want me to do Secret Service agent. He wanted me to do PD department, which is called Uniform Division Secret Service, where you're the police department for the Secret Service. But I was I'm good. And I'm going to be out of DC. I'm like, I'm okay. I mean, I make pretty well for myself in the contract security world. I mean,
I bet. I got a buddy that he just actually opened up a firm out in South Carolina.
Sweet. Yeah, I'm with a smaller company now, but they're expanding. They've already expanded to Wisconsin, Iowa, and a few other states. I think they're getting ready to go down to Georgia as well. They worked for all the big companies for a while, and it's just too much BS when it comes to like a worldwide organization.
Now, here's a question. What do you know about that Detroit urban survival training?
Hey, it ain't much different than the Chicago urban training.
Have you not seen that dude on YouTube?
Yeah, that guy's ridiculous.
He gonna get somebody killed, man.
Oh, that fake martial artist dude that thinks he can rip guns out people's hands.
And the bad part is, as a real martial artist, he makes us look bad.
Yeah, he does.
Like I said, man.
It's like he's thinking Master Ken is a true master.
Yeah, because like the bad part is, man, like I said, my stuff.
Master Ken's a parody. He's an actor.
Yeah. The bad part is my stuff has actually been pressure tested, like, because I've dealt with real deal criminals with the shit I know.
Mm-hmm.
This guy comes in, he's like, and people will just eat it up. But because, like, the biggest problem I have is I don't claim. So, like I said, my style is American freestyle, which is what old school MMA was called. So I don't call it MMA. And since I don't say MMA, people are like, oh, you don't know how to fight. No, that's not true, sir. MMA is a coined term from
it's marketed.
The States.
Yep.
They don't seem to get that still.
Yeah. I watched some of the reels just passing time today on either Facebook or Instagram. I was watching the reels, and you see people making fun of that dude all the time, like trying to fake recreating what he's doing. Then they always cut to when they try it for real, they're in heaven. What happened? They died.
Well, because Modesto, like this, man, there are real gun art disarmament techniques, but if you don't drill that stuff and train that stuff, your body can't do it.
It's all muscle memory, but the thing is, muscle memory fades just like anything else. If you're not consistently training, when you get put in that situation, it may go your way or it may not. It's like a 50-50. It's a coin toss.
If you don't use it, you lose it.
Exactly. Because when I was a bodyguard for the CEO of Abbott Laboratories for a year, and man, they drilled us because our trainer has his own protection agency, but he's a former Marine, Special Forces Marine, and specializes in kickboxing and everything else. So he came out every 2 to 3 weeks, and we had to. He would drill us. Legs were jello, arms were jello, everything.
Non-stop, man. Because
that was his thing. He was like, if you're not going to train consistently, he's like, and it's easy to fall to the wayside. He's like, so I'm just going to come down here every 2 to 3 weeks, and he's like, I'm going to drill you. And it was 4 days straight. It's we do our whole 8-hour, 12-hour shift, and then we'd be in the dojo with him for 6 hours, just get beat to hell.
That's what I like that movie Paper Dragons. We were talking. Degobi and I were talking about before the stream started.
Yep.
And all those guys in their youth were masters, and they quit when they grew up, and they had to relearn.
Oh yeah,
they got their books handed to them. Yeah. That movie's so good.
If you don't stay with it, man, it's just like anything else. The brain, just like if you don't read and you don't keep your brain, consistently functioning properly and feeding it properly, it's just like any other muscle. It's just gonna get soft.
Yep.
Well, I keep complaining about, keep telling my company, it's okay, we need to switch me out to a corporate account because I'm not using my brain where I'm at. It's more of a physical detail than a mental detail, and I focus more on the mental than the physical.
Yeah, so it's just being able to think on your feet and situations, and situational awareness, and
Yeah.
Oh, so did you get did they show y'all that the tactical spear?
Yep.
The
yep.
what?
Tactical spear.
Channel's come a long way. Before the stream started, it was 5 subscribers away from 2,200.
Where you at, buddy? Where you at?
I haven't checked it since the stream started. So.
Oh, okay. The tactical spear training. I don't know if they taught you all that stuff.
It may have, but I've gone through so much training, it all kind of blends into one.
I got you.
Because I mean, I haven't really done anything tactical training wise in probably 2 to 3 years. So essentially, my tactical game's a little off. It's more of a mental game. I can like assess the situations, and then I mean, I'm not going to say that I haven't gotten physical in the last 2 years. I've gotten physical twice, and luckily, it's still worked in my favor. So muscle memory kicked in.
Hey, here's a question. Have you so when you go out, do you sit with your back to a solid wall so you can see and sit so you can see the opening still?
No, I never do that anymore.
Oh man, I'm still ingrained.
It's like if I do that, it's for like a split second. I'll assess real quick, look around, and then I kind of move. I don't like to stay stagnant in one spot too long.
Yeah, my wife gets mad at me now because like when we go out, you know, I'm still fresh off the boat as far as that goes.
Yeah.
So I'm still look at everything, everybody, assess threats.
Mm-hmm.
My wife gets so mad. She's like, "You're not enjoying yourself." I'm like, "Baby, I'm good. I can't help it."
I do that even when I'm out and about in town, and if I see something weird, I'll kind of keep an eye on it, but I do it at a distance, but I don't back myself into a corner to the wall,
All right. Yeah,
I just kind of actually gravitate towards it, which a lot of people don't like to do, but it's.
Yeah.
I do the same. I've always done the same thing. Like, I don't really think it's like law enforcement or military. It's like I grew up in a rough neighborhood, so
Oh yeah.
I'm walking. As you're walking, you're always accessing you're looking at the other. Somebody crosses the street, to go on the side that you're walking on. You're already sizing them up and down. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, and my wife was even saying the same thing. Like when we first started dating, like I'd always make sure that my back was against the wall. Like if we went to a restaurant or something like that or a cafe, I wouldn't want to be out in the open where I can't see anybody coming in the place.
You want to know what's going on.
I want to see everybody that's walking in. It's always been like that. She goes, wow. She goes, I noticed that a lot when we first started dating. I'm like, yeah, I have to see everything that's going on, whatever. But
Hey, that's street smarts right there.
yeah.
A buddy of mine I work with, I always give him that seat. We call it gunfighter seat, where you can see the door. Anytime if I get there first, I'll get up and give him that seat because he likes being there.
Yeah, I always like to have a nice view of everything where I'm at. If I'm like stuck in the middle, I'm kind of like always looking around more than not. If I'm, restaurant's about the only time I actually put myself into a wall area.
Like I've always had a bad habit where if I'm sitting with somebody, just say you're out with a buddy or like in another case, like with my wife or whatever, and we're sitting down, you know how a lot of people think that if you're not looking at them while you're having the conversation or they're talking,
you're not listening to them.
And I'm looking around, they think that I'm not listening. You know how many times like friends or even at first my wife, we'd be talking and I'm looking around. I'm literally like turned around looking, whatever this and that. If I can't see everything from where I'm sitting, and after like people have tested me, so are you even paying attention to what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm paying attention to what you're saying. Okay, what did I just say? And I repeat them word for word.
Exactly.
I'm
People do that
I'm
to me all the
listening
time.
to everything you're saying. I'm
Yep, I do the same thing. I look around and people are like, "Man, what the hell?" Da da da. I was talking to you. I was like, "You just asked me this, and that," and then I tell them what they want, and they're like, "You sure you're paying attention?" I was like, and we might have a group of 5 or 6 people. I was like, they were talking about this. You're asking me this question. These two are still arguing about the bullshit that they were talking about from yesterday.
Yeah. And it's like, you know what? Like people are like, "Am I boring you?" No, you're not. It just, I have a bad habit. Like I can't just stare at one. You know, when people are talking, they say you should always keep eye contact.
Eye contact could never be consistent. That creeps me the fuck out.
No, you know what? I can't make eye contact with somebody for more than like a second.
Yeah, like
And
3 seconds
eyes are
is tops
always
for me,
going
and then I got to kind of pan away and then talk, but I'll still hold the conversation. But I can't just continue staring. Like my girlfriend does that to me all the time. Or sometimes I'm sitting there and I'm like doing something on the phone, and I can see her staring at me, and it drives me insane. And I'm
Come
like,
on, but that's still, don't you want to
"Stop
like look deeply in their eyes and?
I'm not about that life."
Looking good.
Oh yeah, it is. That looks
Love
way
these,
better.
these colors turned out so good. I just mixed them earlier today. It's like they turned out great.
Hey, why don't you make your screen big just to show Super 7 how it's done?
Oh
There you
damn!
go.
I
Shots
said
fired.
it.
Yep,
said
that's
it.
fired. Went from ThunderCats to ThunderCat.
Exactly. Look at that. Look, Super 7. That's how it should be done.
Burr, 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 burr.
So this top color could be a little sloppy because I'm going to go over. This is going to be orange around the neck. This will be this teal here that I mixed up. So I can be a little sloppy with putting that on because I'm going to touch it up afterwards.
I could just blast Super 7. Are you not entertained?
You guys know you made track. Wow, I want to say like you know you're effed up, right?
Oh, you want to see ultimate shots fired right now? Hey, Super 7, if you're listening, we should say Mattel did a better job with quality control than you did.
Oh God.
I think
I think
Mattel's articulation was better too.
they were.
Yeah.
You can get 9 degrees on my tail joints.
Look at that. Yeah.
12.7 on the Super 7.
Like I said, just wait till next year's batch. It's 12.3, 12.2. They may as well just go to static five articulation points.
Now, that's old school McFarlane.
Mm-hmm.
They actually have some 5-point figures, those reaction figures.
Why would you do that? Would you even,
I
man,
don't
that,
get those.
me either. We've been past that for so long.
Well, they may as well go back to that because that's about the only thing they're going to do. They ain't going to have to worry about too much quality control.
They did an Ultimates Transformers line. And people were talking about how good like the Optimus looks. He looks like he's made out of Play-Doh. It
You know
looks
who-
awful. It don't look anything like a cartoon.
Said Optimus?
Yeah. And his arms can't bend 45. 12.7.
Oh, they need to watch that video I said to Gobi then about that Optimus from them tearing it up.
I just don't get it.
What's funny? My wife's gonna think I'm cheating on her or something because of you. Because like I get random text messages in the middle of the night, a random message in the middle of the night. Like, who's that? It's Modesto, wife.
Just tell her, be like, look, I'll call, bro, and you can hear his deep ass voice because the damn sure ain't a girl.
She sounds hideous. Well,
Yeah, you got a goatee and everything.
Yeah.
you gotta say stop that commercial.
You ain't messing with the bearded lady.
Oh man.
Oh, hopefully that paint's dry. That's one thing I love about testers. The stuff dries fast.
Yeah, it does.
Riders on the storm.
Yeah, the cure time is pretty quick too compared to most paints.
Yeah.
Talking about testers, yeah.
Yeah.
Switching over to me is like, man, this stuff takes forever to dry.
To go, but you were singing the Doors?
What? No, I ain't. Yeah.
Oh, you said Riders in the Storm.
I heard
What
that.
the hell?
I heard that.
Of course, man. You know, look, dog. Look, I told you, man. I'm old school.
What are you telling? I'm damn near gonna be. I'm 48 this month.
Goddamn grandpa over here.
Mm-hmm.
Is it on the stream or is it going to be on a different day?
July 26th. So what day is that? I don't even know what day my damn birthday falls on.
All I'm hearing is we
26th
do a
is
special.
Tuesday.
Oh, my off day. Good.
Hey man,
I'll
time
be
for us to do a special stream just for this man.
I'll be joining you at 48 in September.
Yeah, you're a few months behind me. Not too far behind.
And now Steven's gone to go be You're the Baby of the stream.
Oh damn. Hey, look, secretly, guys, I'm like 10,000 years old. Okay, I couldn't really, let it out.
For 10,000
Hey,
years, I
You
slept.
just drink your milk and grow up, okay?
Shit.
For 10,000 years I slept.
Who has awakened me? Wait, Goku, is that you? Oh man. So this is how bored I am. So I just finished the heavy duty head.
Heavy duty.
Can you see him?
I don't think.
See.
I guess.
Or I'm sorry, roadblock. I've got a heavy duty. This is my roadblock. Wait, isn't that which one is it, Jared? Which one's the actual figure? It's
Roadblock.
okay.
Yeah.
So this is heavy duty. Yeah. Can y'all see him?
Yep.
Yep.
How's that look?
Looks
That's
great.
good.
That's a great. It's, the beret from Flint fits that head.
It does.
Yep.
I'll be right back. Hold on.
So how'd you crack the torso on that thing?
Oh, on the Tygra,
Yeah.
I got a special tool for cracking torsos.
So I was gonna say you even managed to keep the pins. Oh man. Yeah. Yeah, because
I heat them up in hot water and start working the edge in. When
yeah.
the big one's got enough leverage, he'll pop them loose.
Yeah, because that's how you managed to keep all the pins in place, the interior pins.
A couple of small ones broke, but the majority of them, the big ones all stayed.
Yeah, all the big ones. Those are pretty. It's pretty impressive.
You just slowly work it, and where you can get enough of the blade in where you can just get that pop.
I can't use my knife. I got a Bowie knife.
Yeah, the skin tone was wrong on this too. They made the skin tone areas light orange instead of.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah.
It's got to be a darker orange than that.
Yeah, it should be. I'm using Kessel Flesh.
Yeah, the Kessel Flesh is good. I got that same Kessel Flesh. It's like one of the best flesh tones, and you ain't got to mix it up or nothing. That stuff's great.
Yeah, great skin tone straight out of the bottle.
All right, so I've now come to a dilemma. I have two different hats. So I've got the Flint beret. Can y'all see that?
Yep.
And I've also
Pull it down a little bit. There you go. That actually looks pretty good.
But I also have
Oh, you froze up.
Yeah, it's froze up. I can't see nothing.
I don't know if you can hear us or not. Oh, look.
Yeah, his screen froze up.
His battery might got weak or something.
Maybe, yeah. If you can hear us, you might want to log out and log in.
Hey, now I'm in suspense. I want to know what the other hat is.
Yeah, I know, because it just froze right when he was getting ready to put the other one on.
My guess is the red beachhead beret.
Might be, yeah.
Since he's got the red vest.
Oh, yeah, he's going to pop in here in a second.
They don't use the red beret on beachhead anyway because he didn't have it on the cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
He wore it under his, he did have one, but he never wore it.
Yeah.
Red thing under his harness.
Yeah, he just folded up under the harness because, I mean, it was always just green head. It's a cool addition, but, I mean, if you're going for, accuracy, you just got to keep it off.
How? Maybe you guys will know. I don't know retail over here, but how hard is it to get Firefly? I know he was hard to get when he was first out.
Well, they're going to be doing a new one. What I heard.
Yeah, I think doing a reissue because I spotted them at Target every once in a blue moon, like in the last 6 months. Like every time I go in there, there's like one random Firefly just sitting there on a shelf.
I think they're going to do like a retro card at one too.
Yeah.
Because I associated him with the ninjas. I don't know why.
Oh.
He hasn't said let me in yet, so I guess he's still not in.
If his battery died, he might not be able to.
You might have to charge his battery up for a minute, but we're already at 225.
Yeah, I got a lot of. You got a lot of painting done, and I've got a lot of painting done too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why I was wondering because for some reason, Jared knows this. I've been avoiding getting into the Joe line, but it's getting harder and harder all the time, right?
It really is. And the thing is, I'm so invested in the X-Men line for Marvel Legends that, I mean, I've got probably about, I don't know, I'm sitting on probably about $3,000 worth.
Yeah, I got
And to flip over, I mean, it'd be hard to do that. Oh, he's back.
Yeah, I think
What
they
the
were-
hell, man? Why are you
Hey,
leaving
look.
us in the suspense is killing us over here.
Okay, so y'all saw that head, but did you see this hat?
Oh no! Let me
How-
That's a nice one.
So
Is
I'm
that
thinking about
from,
putting.
that's from I don't know. Look, no, I thought it was a Dumb Duggan hat, but
That's the Call of Duty figure I had.
What's it from?
Call of Duty COD figure.
Oh, okay.
But I'm thinking about which hat do you think would be best, this one or the beret?
you know what? I think that one because a lot of military guys wear that when they're on.
Okay.
Let me see that one on them if you can get
Yeah.
it on.
Yeah, I'm working on getting it off. It's pretty stuck.
Oh, it's like glued onto the head.
No, like a mug, man. God dang, I'm razor blade and everything. I'm trying to get it off.
Better heat it up.
Shit, that ain't gonna work. Act of Congress on this one.
Oh, don't rely on our Congress.
You'll never get it off.
Yeah, you're waiting on Congress. You might as well just leave it on there.
Damn.
If you're waiting on Congress, they're going to tax you first, and give you like 1% back, then charge an inflated rate.
Yeah.
And you still never get it off.
Oh man, this is my country though.
Until you move to Canada.
Until I move to Canada, like this is my country. There are many like it, but this one is mine.
You always compromise in the smooth Alaska.
Nah, I'm good. It's too cold.
Jared, you commenting again?
I am. Well, I'm painting and not logged into Facebook.
God dang, Jared, you're a magician.
Anybody got Apache Chief with a left leg? Going with Black Vulcan.
You Nick Chuck.
That's the last piece he finished up is. That way was, to me, the DCUC. Why the hell did they not do a regular size Apache Chief as one of the figures?
Was he a Build-A-Figure size?
Mm-hmm.
They had him in his big size. Seems like it's been a no-brainer to have one of the figures be him in his normal size. Because he's not always big. It's like same way with like the Atom Smasher.
Adam Smasher, yeah. You're the bad part, Jared.
One with them in their regular size.
You seen that meme where that guy gets thrown out the window? That's you. You're that guy. Because you made sense. Don't do that.
That's why I never work at Hasbro. They just try to throw me out the window all the time.
Well, I just sliced a chunk out of my finger.
Oh boy. Call the wife.
That'd be right. Super glue. See this? All right. People, don't do this at home. Glue, wound. We're good.
Super glue.
Keep going.
You have to get you a bottle of new skin on there.
I got some.
I got
Kids don't do this at home.
about Sentinel Fire Dragon Bright. It's a better shade of orange for Tygra.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking forward to it.
Who makes that?
Citadel.
Citadel.
Well, this is a problem. My blood's actually like hydrated, so I'm leaking.
Bring me late.
Call the wife.
I refuse. She's asleep.
Oh, never mind.
You're not
Then he
even
will
with
be.
me.
Then he will be sleeping on the couch.
Yeah, for real.
Don't tell me he got hurt on stream. She won't let him come back and play with us no more.
Those guys are a bad influence.
You have to give us a talk to before you can come back on the stream.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Kobe, your friends got you. You can't see your mean friends that got you hurt.
Well, you know, be all right.
They're not friends of yours if they get you hurt all the time.
It's just blood loss. I'll live. Well, I would love to let you see this hat, but currently I'm nursing a wound.
We need that SpongeBob thing. 2 hours later.
That's dirty, dog.
2 hours later.
Oh, I hate both of y'all.
Oh, you said China one. This
But
was the
we
moment.
are all
Family.
here.
Yeah, that, you could have put that one video up. It's like this was the moment he realized he effed up.
Oh yeah, I knew that one.
What's that? The Omni-Man one.
Think,
Oh.
Mark.
Think!
Oh, God bless.
Why did you make me do this?
Well, I've got it to slowly. You slow down. You know what? Hold up. I got a lighter.
And she put it in that Full Metal Jacket. Let me hear your war cry.
You want to cauterize your wounds now?
Yeah, actually, I was about to. Kids, don't try this at home. I'll make it a point not to do it on stream.
We at the Collector Express suggest you go see a doctor, medical assistance for these issues, and don't try this at home.
Hey,
Yeah,
man.
don't do as we do.
Let's actually dry brushing this lighter orange. I'll go back and touch up the black stripes.
Yeah, the Gobi's gonna dry brush some flesh tone back on his wound later.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
Oh, it burns
there you
like
go.
hellfire. Jesus Christ. Ouch.
Was that Windsor Newton?
Yeah, sure. Hey, I'm not bleeding anymore.
Oh, you cauterized the wound.
Damn right I did. Bro, we're men on this channel. Y'all want to talk
Yeah.
toxic masculinity? Look no further.
Yeah, later on I'm gonna give myself a root canal.
Are you talking smack to me?
Yeah, I'm setting myself up for a lobotomy in about an hour.
Oh jeez.
Hey, look, man, I'm a manly man. I can't help it.
Just not lobotomizing myself that far.
Yeah, I just don't want to hear anybody. I just don't want to hear anybody say they're gonna get themselves a vasectomy.
I'm just
Oh,
going
God.
to remove the pain sensory receptor part of my brain.
Tell me how it goes. Let me know if the procedure goes well so I can try it next.
Probably won't feel a thing afterwards.
You're going to become Dark Man.
Oh, hey, that was a good movie. All right, so I've learned my lesson, and now I'll cut it on the table instead of on my hand.
Yes, that would work.
Hey, listen, you.
That's what G.I. Joe was always saying. Now you know.
Hey, no one's half the battle, kids.
So everybody
Hey, daughter. I shoved my razor blade through my finger.
Oh, you know she's gonna tell mommy, why'd you do that?
Then I cauterized it with a flame. And super glue.
Sounds like you. Oh, she's like, oh, that's just typical dad.
Love you, baby.
That's Dad.
Okay, guys, give me a few minutes. I just gotta give myself some stitches.
Look, man, I was raised in the
No
country.
stitches. Just use a staple gun.
Yeah, stapler, actually, exactly.
I've done that. Don't laugh, bro. If I tell you half the crap I've done in my life,
That's my stapler.
duct tape and super glue are my friends.
If you can't duck it, you know what?
Yep. Hey, man, if it's good enough for NASCAR and NASA.
I find that the Gorilla duct tape's the best.
Hey, daughter, you want to do your pops a favor? Did y'all drink all the tea? No, I want you to make me some tea.
You need tea and some duct tape.
Can you make me some tea? And then I need you to boil this hot water in the microwave and, not scald yourself with it. Thank you, sweetie.
And duct tape.
And duct tape. Don't forget the duct tape.
Look how they did the white hair at the base of the head. Instead of trying to make it look natural, it's a straight line across the hair.
You gotta fix.
You gotta have to change out the views.
Yeah, it's all me, baby. So wait a minute. You let everybody see my pain, Jared?
Well, that's part of the highlights of the show.
Oh, hell.
That was a.
We all shared in your pain.
So you got the straight line, just they masked it off with a straight line and just paint it straight across.
Oh man. Good Lord.
No.
Adding the dry brushing to this lighter orange looks pretty good, I think. You get straight dark and dry brush lighter orange.
Yeah, it's way better.
I'm hoping I got Jared some more subscriptions with that one.
Yeah, I'm surprised there's no comments.
Time to go be customs, and this is Jackass.
Can you show me how to sew myself?
See, one of my buddies is a doctor. Maybe I can have him chime in on the streams.
The shit that Farley just did is not good.
Yeah.
He's an ass. He'd probably been like, "Oh, I've done the same thing."
Hey, at least I didn't go rubbing dirt in it.
Oh, he was doing some medical down in Mexico in the poor provinces. I'm pretty sure he had to do some crazy shit down there.
Dirt fixes everything, my friend.
Well, give me some of those avocado leaves.
Damn. This man said avocados.
Or he was at it, probably more likely marijuana leaves.
Yeah.
Well, then.
Well, it does. I heard it's got healing factors, so. I heard.
Reputable guy told you?
Confirmed nor denied.
Nice.
Never said anything. Never said anything about personal experience.
Heard from a guy who heard from a guy who heard from a guy.
Yeah.
I'm still on the military's no tolerance policy, zero tolerance.
Trying to soften up that white edge with the orange.
Yeah, it's just like a clean cut of white right there.
Yeah, I'm going to add a little bit of wash to that white too.
It's like those bowl haircuts, You remember when the people?
Yeah,
used to
just put
get
the bowl on your head.
Yeah.
Hey, baby. So when
That was a.
you know what's my what? Who? Huh? Sorry, I'm talking to my kids. Wait. Wait, did you just say who is that? You just literally watched Big Trouble in Little Town last night and you asked me who that is.
Ground it.
That's Jack Burton.
Oh, no allowance this week.
Oh, guys, I was told by the stream, no allowances.
That's a month's worth.
Yeah.
Wow. You guys are savages. They're just kids.
We're going old school, man. Back in my day, man, when you got punished hard.
Yeah, no.
It's not like we didn't. It's not knowing the name of his truck. It's not knowing Jack Burton.
Yeah.
Not knowing the Pork Chop Express is excusable.
But not knowing who Jack Burton is, that's just blasphemy.
Sacrilege.
Heresy.
Burn the heretics. Burn the witch.
Hey.
Now I want to watch Monty Python.
Yeah, you just had a flesh wound.
Tis but a flesh wound.
Call it a draw then. But he's a stump on the floor. Call it a draw then.
Oh God, Monty Python was such a good, so good, so good.
Remember the coconuts part, the coconut
Yes.
part. Oh jeez. Swallows.
Capistrano or European? I'm getting better.
They basically like, predicted the future, glimpse of the future in California. The Monty Python sketch where they privatized the police.
Oh, yeah.
That's what they're doing in California.
That could be a real bad move right there. Anytime you privatize something, it gets real bad.
Yeah, it does. But hey, man, let them learn.
They're replacing the police in California with unarmed private security.
What is this? Britain?
California.
Hey, man, they're gonna talk to people, man. They're gonna talk to people. They're gonna tell you what you did wrong, and you're gonna say okay.
They'll eventually, the whole state will float away eventually. Yeah, that'd be all right.
I just never understood that logic, man. Like some people you just can't talk to, okay?
Yeah, no
You really can't. You can't talk to everybody. Like you gotta understand this.
So what are they gonna do with an armed felon? Are they gonna sit there and talk to the guy?
Yeah, man, you gotta hold a conversation with him. Tell him how good he is.
Look at that piece of crap DA in New York City charged that bodega owner with murder for self-defense.
Wow.
Where he stabbed at the robber, it was like beating on him. They're filing murder charges against the bodega owner.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
That's the U.S. You know, somebody breaks into your house and you shoot them, then you get charged.
Well, as long as you don't in court, you obviously you weren't aiming for the kill.
That's why I just drag them back outside.
This is even more clear than what happened with Kyle Rittenhouse. It's like straight up, you guys on video, like jumping around her, manhandling the old man. Is an old guy too, and he had a good knife and stabbed the dude. The robber died. Multiple felons.
Yeah, we had a guy that we had we had checkpoints at that's next to me. It's called Millennium Park. It's only about 3 blocks away, but we coordinate with each other since all the parks are on the same protection system and it's under the same account rules, and I manage with them. So we had a guy come in. He had a gun in his backpack and he had a hunting knife duct taped to the back of the small of his back. And he tried to go through the checkpoint, but he refused to have his bag checked and refused to get wanded and searched. So then he tried to bum rush another one, but I have 30 off-duty guys that are all PD and Sheriff's Department plus 50, 60 PD officers there. So he decides to run off to the side after he can't bum rush the checkpoint, and he opens fire at 3 off-duty. So one of my off-duty guys, Angel, shot back at him, shot him right in the ass. So then he ran across the bridge to the other park, managed to go onto the lower ground, lower whacker, managed to run to my site. But by that point, we already got the word he was running over here. So I had all my off duties running over to that area. He hops the fence, bleeding like a stuck pig with a gun in full view, broad daylight, like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, jumps on one of the party boats and throws the gun in the river. So come to find out, this guy actually, his dad, he lives with his dad. His dad was found dead last year, November, in the bathtub in a tub full of garlic to mask the smell. And they said they didn't have enough to charge the guy, but here he is coming over a few months later with a handgun, opening fire on PD, and has a fucking, a hunting knife strapped to his back with duct tape.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. But see, they didn't charge him with it because, they didn't have enough evidence, but now they're starting to investigate the case, so it's not double jeopardy.
Mm-hmm.
Just the system is so flawed. It's like, how people get away with all this stuff. It's like the good people get punished and the bad people just get let go.
Yeah.
Look, man, you know it's bad when me, a person who is considered, what is it, liberal, I guess, agrees with my homeboy who is considered conservative. When we 100% agree, shit's gone crazy.
Yep.
It's bad. We can't even argue. It's like, hey, man, I want to argue with you, but god dang it, you're right.
It's a odd world now. These days and times are just weird. I miss the 80s.
Yeah, 90s was good too.
Yeah, I like the 90s. 90s are pretty good to me too.
They just had shitty clothing.
It's a simpler time.
Now you sound like an old man, but that's still.
I am an old man, damn it.
I call you.
I ain't no spring chicken.
Modesto's nickname is now Pepperidge Farm because he remembers.
Oh, I remember.
Pepper Charm, remember?
Yeah,
There was a
the
time.
80s and 90s were great.
Yeah, they were.
I mean, you know, we had some of the best hip hop, some of the best rock, some of the best. I ain't gonna say pop. I'm gonna stop right there.
You know what? Though you're right.
Yeah, like
though.
Milli Vanilli and shit like that. Too many lip syncers.
It's okay though. The music was still good. They didn't have to be good. Whoever was writing their music or whoever was singing was good.
You want to hear something sad though? Back in the day, you know, all the girlies listen to the Backstreet Boys, but whatever. You know, when that music comes on the radio now, I like it better than what's called hip hop today.
Yeah, because what's called hip hop today is trash.
Oh man.
This is what I was gonna say though. If a Backstreet Boys song comes on the radio, I tolerate that more than I do today's music.
I take it you haven't listened.
It drives me nuts. It's terrible.
You ever listen to R.A. the Rugged Man?
No.
Look him up. He's an old school hip hop artist.
Yeah, I just stick with my LL Cool J, you know, what you got, Mary J. Blige, Redman, Method Man,
Hey, sir.
Busta Rhymes. I just stick to the old schools.
Some people pronounce it Redman.
Oh God, I would drop kick that person with authority.
I go old school South stuff. So the Gobi.
Yo, buddy.
Remember the Ghetto Boys?
Yeah.
Oh, the Ghetto Boys, Bushwick Bill.
Yeah.
Did you ever listen to the Backwood Boys?
Mr. Scarface?
Yep. Some of those guys are actually my cousins. Don't laugh at me.
I don't know. And I think in most facets of life, you know, even like in the boxing world and sports and everything else, it was just I think it was a better time.
You know, I mean, let's see what's going on in sports now. Everybody's taking dives.
Yep. And the mafia's not even involved.
No, they get on my nerves though, man. I'm getting tired of these dudes getting like barely touched and they're like crying.
Well, I miss boxing. You know, boxing. Everyone's into the MMA now, and the you know what I mean. Like, I miss boxing. Good old fashioned.
Yeah.
Like now you don't really have much.
It's not as exciting as it used to be.
Well, that's because the featherweights are. I ain't gonna lie, man. Them dudes be going at it.
Well, like if you know, when I think of boxer, I think like Marvelous Marvin Hagler.
That was. But you know what though? That wasn't even an older era. But I'm talking about even like I said in the 80s and 90s when like once we got towards the 90s, we had like there was so many different feuds going on, like all the Oscar De La Hoya feuds. Then you had what's his name?
Hector Macho Camacho and De La Hoya, and you had a bunch of them.
And then you remember what's that guy's name? Oh, jeez. That other guy that always wanted to fight De La Hoya, and he always used to call him his little sister. Oh, jeez. I can't remember the name now. It just left my mind.
Yeah. Yeah, it's because we're getting old.
Yeah, I know. But what the hell was his name?
They talk all that trash to me. Y'all old asses are forgetting.
What's that? I smell Similac.
Yeah. Hey, wait your lip. I saw some milk on your lip there, buddy.
Oh, that's my asshole.
Gonna get you a bobo.
Oh, you guys got jokes.
Well, I'm the Jan right now since I'm in the middle.
Hey, do I see you snacking on Farley cookies?
You might.
Oh, jeez.
Time for your num nums.
Chicken nuggy.
You want some chalky milk and chicky nuggies?
I hate you all.
You want a wham burger and some French fries with that?
There's a place for all of you. I can't say it on stream. You're lucky.
Want a little cheese with that wine, buddy? Hey, you know what though? Hold on. Get ready, Jared. We can always make jokes like that because we're nothing but family here.
Family.
Oh, Jared.
You keep using the word. I do not think it means what you think it means.
You thought I was going to do the other one.
Yep.
Hit you with the okie doke.
But we really are.
Family, 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 family.
Oh my God. I will never get tired of hearing that. Dom, it's all your goddamn fault too.
Hey, what was that?
He said it's all your fault too.
Yeah.
You started that mess.
Yeah, I know. You're welcome.
Damn,
That's
Dom.
weird.
Oh, that was a good one. Whew.
This is why people come to the stream.
I know, eh?
The bad part.
Friends
Nope.
like us.
The bad
We're
part
gonna
is I
start
can't.
calling you to Gobi.
Oh, okay. I see
Your
how it is.
mother's milk now.
Oh, so what you telling me is I'm the only one with real superpowers? You suck a duck. The bad part is I could say y'all picking on the minority, but god dang, we got a Canadian in here.
Got
Yeah.
a Canadian. I'm Puerto Rican, so you ain't going that route with me. I'm
I mean, you
minority.
just hey, look, man, look.
I'm part brother.
I know.
I'm
So
Italian. So.
you know the whole thing about Puerto Ricans. It's like if you're black and white, you're Puerto Rican. If you mix with anything, you gotta think you're Puerto Rican. There, yeah. Oh man, wait, what? What did I do? Oh shit! I broke it.
It rubs the lotion on its skin.
Or else it gets the hose again.
There you go.
Buffalo Bill up in here? Yo, I was in a the freaking G.I. Joe chat room. Well, not chat room, but god dang it, now my age is showing again. A G.I. Joe page on Facebook.
Called Kung Fu Grip, brother.
Oh, okay. But no, this guy got called Buffalo Bill because he said he likes female characters. And the guy was like, "Oh, you're some kind of perv." And the guy's like, "No." He's like, "Why am I a perv, man? Because I like what I like."
Oh,
You know what? Though? That's the problem with the generation now. Is if you like something, there's something wrong with you.
exactly. You can't like anything these days.
Well, they got to get over it because I'm me, you're you, we're us.
If everybody just learned to accept everybody's differences and likes and whatnot, it'd be a whole nother ball game.
No, I don't even think it's a matter of accepting other people's whatever. I think it's a matter of minding your own damn business.
That part.
Well, true.
You know what?
Very
If you just mind your damn business, then whatever this guy likes is none of your damn business.
All right, guys, here we go. Got the other hat on.
Oh, let's zoom in on that. Let's see.
Yeah.
Are you gonna have to Dremel it out a little bit or no?
What do you think? Does it sit too high or?
It looks like one of those. Yeah, you know what that hat? I can see. A lot of the military movies. There's guys wearing that.
Yeah,
It's
that looks
almost
better
that
than the beret.
Gilligan type hat.
I'm sorry, Jared. The parent looks better than a beret.
That's good to me.
I just gotta. I don't know what color. What color should I do the jacket? Because that red ain't gonna work.
I would
Black.
do military green.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're doing a G.I. Joe. You got a military green hat.
Yeah, match the greens up.
All right, I got you. Roger that. 10-4.
Now you know.
And knowing is half the battle. I knew it was coming. Jared couldn't resist himself. That'll be next time, apparently, because, the vote was in.
So much better doing the flesh tones on the face. Orange, flesh tone. Orange, flesh tone.
Yeah, I like it.
I don't know why the hell he was orange to begin with.
Fleshy
nowhere in the toy. Looks like they went for the fur and the face. They went toy colors. I don't know where they got the damn body colors. Just
Body color way off.
Yeah, some kind of weird steal off the show, I guess. Like not good capture or something. said, screw it. Let's one reference is all we need.
Well, we're gonna have to use some Winsor Newton on this one.
On your wound?
Yeah, sure, why not? No. Nah, on this jacket. So if you use, like, as a certain smart guy over here told me, if you use Winsor Newton on it, it'll actually prep the plastic a little bit for you.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm gonna airbrush some. I'm gonna go ahead and airbrush it on here. So, time to mask back up. Next time, Gadget. Next time.
Frank Walker.
Did you ever see what Dr. Claw looked like?
No,
Oh my god, look him up.
I missed it because I know there was a reveal at one point.
Yeah, and he looks terrible. Dr. Claw looks horrible, man.
They showed him in the cartoon.
One time, no, it was a toy released that actually showed what Dr. Claw looked like, and it looks terrible.
But they never actually did really show him in the anime in the cartoon.
No.
But
So
the
then
toy.
How do we believe the toy then?
Because they said that they actually came out and officially said that was him.
No. I want to see it on the cartoon.
I'm sorry, man. You can't get it.
Well,
Everything is not. You can't get everything your way.
Then it's not him.
you seriously though, you gotta look that thing up, man.
What does he look like, Chunk?
You just look it up and cry.
Hold on, I gotta look it up now. Thanks.
Hey, you're welcome.
I'm painting. I'm not looking at anything.
Go down that rabbit hole.
Yeah, it looks so much better.
Dr. Claw does not like he should be a villain. I thought it was just gonna be a hand.
Thought his head was gonna be a hand.
No, I thought like Dr. Claw was just gonna be a hand growing up. I'm like, man, you never saw him. I thought it was a hand. I'm like, it's probably some robotic hand. Boy, was that wrong.
So I got the only issue about painting his flesh tones back to the proper color. Got to do all his hands.
You find it, Dom? Are you saddened? Have I ruined your childhood?
It's the Frank Walker, the voice of Dr. Claw.
Yeah.
Also Megatron, Soundwave, and all that. He actually does. That's the sound for Soundwave without the modulator.
Are you serious?
He does the Dr. Claw voice, but they put through a modulator to get the Soundwave sound.
Don't forget, he's also Scooby-Doo and Fred.
Ruh-roh, Raggy. And one of the Michael Bay movies, they actually had Frank do Soundwave.
Yeah, I remember that.
They forgot to put the modulator on the voice. So Soundwave just sounds like Dr. Claw.
I always thought it was messed up, though. They told him he wasn't good enough to be
Megatron?
Yeah, Hugo Weaving was like, what the heck? Are you serious, dude? Like, we know you're Megatron and all, but...
At least they weren't dumb enough not to get Peter Cullen.
Oh, yeah.
They also thought those robot designs for the movies were good.
That part. To be fair, it was Michael Bay.
Jared, I sent you the picture. Oh my god, you look hideous.
Oh, Modesto dropped out. Why has it been quiet?
I knew it. I told you.
Yeah,
Did I ruin your childhood? Did I ruin your childhood, buddy?
My dumb thumb.
What's up?
I'm happy to help, friend.
Yeah. Well, you know what I was saying though? How the in the action figure, the clamshell, his face is covered, and you have to buy the figure to actually see the face.
Yep.
Wait till you see that, Jared. I sent you the picture of it.
Okay.
You can thank me later.
And yes, that's not. I wouldn't picture him like that at all. For some reason I picture him looking like Destro.
Menacing?
I don't know why.
Yeah, he looks like some dork.
That's what I'm saying though. For some reason, whenever I think of him, I picture Destro in my head.
Not anymore.
Look at that.
Cross-eyed old man.
That is
Look at
Dr. Claw.
and check out the package figure. They
And he looks almost like a really jacked up Quicksilver.
How long have we been customizing figures? I've been action figures since early 2000s.
Yeah.
But before that, I used to customize Transformers.
I don't make customs.
Yes, you do. You're painting one right now.
I enhance figures with art.
Oh.
I've been doing it for maybe 2-3 years. I've been doing dioramas for a while though.
For 2 to 3 years, your skill level is great, man.
I mean, I have a neural net processor, a learning computer. Also, I have you to thank. I told you, man. Like I told you, Jared, you have inspired and helped me a lot, buddy.
You using Skynet again?
You
using Skynet again?
Yeah, I occasionally do. Yeah.
Told you about that.
I'll pull up the box figure in a bit. I got paint open right now. I figure I'll finish this up and I'll pretty well call it for the night.
That's honestly why, Jared, I don't understand why you're not a bigger channel than what you are right now, dude.
I always got to make sure we wrap it up because then we go to 2 hours later.
Shit, 3.
It is 3 hours later now. It's 3:03 right now.
Or what? Oh, damn.
That's what I'm saying. If we don't stop when we need to stop, it'd be 2 hours after that, and then we're at the 5 hour mark.
Oh, yeah.
And Stardom never showed up.
Nope.
He texted me saying when he was driving home. I don't know what happened.
Hopefully he's okay.
I'm sure he's fine. He was pitching woo.
Uh-oh. No pitching woo on the job.
Yeah, apparently. He didn't get that memo.
That's an HR affair.
That's paddling. Alrighty.
Maybe he went to your old boss's twerking competition.
Oh my God! Let's not even talk about that fool. Jesus Christ! That man's a disgrace to the uniform.
Who went to a twerking camp?
My old boss.
Well, there's HR going to get involved.
He hired HR. No, they won't.
Oh, Lord.
Your tax dollars at work, people.
The tax dollars making it rain.
For somebody. But swap Misha.
The one responsible for.
You said Swapnisha or Rasputia?
Take your pick. Oh God, this is terrible. This is why we do it live. We'll do it live.
Yeah, I still don't understand what's going on YouTube. My stuff doesn't seem to get recommended very well.
But if I go to Google, like I said, if I look up certain things on Google, dude, you pop up so fast.
Yeah, on Google searches I do, but you search on my stuff way down the list.
I don't get it.
You know what it is too, but maybe because you're subscribed to his channel that it pops up for you.
Could be. No, because my wife looks it up and it does it.
Actually, you're
You're
right.
not subscribed?
I'm not subscribed on my on my one tablet.
Oh, get busted.
Still comes up.
Hey, Jerry, we've been friends for how long? And yeah, I'm not subscribed, bud. Sorry.
Be like that sometimes.
Dom just told on himself.
No. What I mean is, on my one tablet, my YouTube is always signed in. On the other one, it's not. I did it like that on purpose because one time I told Jared that I was going to check from a non-subscribed YouTube account, and his stuff still came up.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not understanding why. I don't know what the hell's going on with the algorithm.
I do a lot of work on like the thumbnails too. Make sure like they look interesting, and engaging, but still nobody engages.
We'll engage with you, Jared.
Over 2,000 subscribers too. I'd be getting more than 100 some views on reviews.
Well, that's what I'm saying though. Unless the people that are subscribed haven't clicked the bell like to get notifications, and they're not watching the videos, like what the hell's going on?
Hey, people, y'all need to click that bell. Click on the bell notification. Make sure you subscribe.
But I mean, if they want to, the subscribers are good enough to actually subscribe. Whenever a new video comes up, at least click the view button.
Become one of us.
If they don't go through with the entire video, at least click. You know what I mean? Like watch a little bit of it just to help out, right?
Something.
We need you.
Yellow orange face versus skin tone face, and dry brush lighter orange. I still got to do a couple more coats on the cheeks and this side of the flesh tones, but
looking better though.
But I mean, you look at them side by side. How the hell could they make that mistake? Like that's awful.
It is.
He looks like a raccoon.
Yeah. It's like Rocket's demented brother.
Oh damn. Racket.
I'll call him Ratchet.
God dang. What am I doing with you, man?
That's what my mama and daddy been saying for 46 years. Or 47, I should say.
Hey, you just don't want to hear the kids say that.
Oh man.
And people always say that. They're like, what the hell is wrong with you? And I was like, my mom and the authorities are still trying to figure that out.
To this day.
Yeah.
Oh crap. His ears are actually sculpted in, and they screwed up and painted them white instead of orange.
What?
Oh.
Are you serious, dude?
Yeah, so I need to fix that too.
Jesus. Well, the stream's gonna keep going, guys.
No, not
hours later.
I'm gonna do this little bit of wash on the white hair right quick and wipe it off. And
good grief! And they really jacked the hell out of that damn thing.
Hey man.
Oh, you didn't see the best part. I cracked the torso.
Yeah.
They broke this tab in the factory and hot glued it in place.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah, that's what I mentioned at the beginning of the stream.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
Yeah, Modesto wasn't on there when we talked about that earlier.
I think it was a work of art.
Art?
You believe that? They actually went through that. They actually hot glued it. Unbelievable.
The fact they took the time to do that much.
Right?
Let you know that they know they effed up.
They don't care.
Because they don't expect the customizer to be the one who bought that, right? Who's going to crack that thing apart? You would have never known unless you cracked it open.
What's sad, they knew they had an issue with the factory, and they didn't refuse to move it.
They still roll it out, yeah.
Oh, here you go. Ain't gonna lie, I never heard of y'all, but popped up on my feed, and I like it. Oh, appreciate it. Thank you for swinging by. We do this stream every Sunday They already say Saturday. What day is
Don't
it?
do that to me. Hey, look, man, you trying to get me killed?
Yeah, come join the madness every Sunday.
And
you never know what we'll
they don't recommend my stuff very often.
Hey, make sure you tell your friends about us.
Friends.
We're a good family channel.
Yes, family.
Family.
I see that every time I see the hand reaching over for that mouse. Get ready.
You know what's
for
coming.
Uh-oh.
Get ready for a show. What was that on freaking Total Recall? What was it? When he threw the head?
Oh, get ready for a surprise.
Yeah, that was it. Get ready for a surprise.
Yeah. 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Is that from the Money Pit?
No,
it's
Total
from
Recall.
The Schwarzenegger Total Recall.
Okay, because I know in the Money Pit it was 2 weeks every time they were making the repair in the house.
When the robotic mask malfunctions, it starts going 2 weeks.
2 weeks, yeah, 2
2
weeks.
weeks.
How long are you going to be in Mars for? 2 weeks.
Where are you here? 2 weeks.
Oh, is that when he had that female head on?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I remember that now.
It
Remember
bugged me.
the bad-
It
You
bugged
remember
me
the
even as a
bad
kid.
CGI when he
That
took the
big
mask off?
cylinder that comes out the side of the head.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
when you kept saying 2 weeks, I was thinking of the Money Pit movie with Tom Hanks when they bought that gigantic house and it was all crap.
Oh yeah, that dog got ran through the entire movie.
Yeah.
You guys remember Schwarzenegger's face when the mask came off? How bad the CGI was?
Oh, God.
Mhm.
Oh, it wasn't CGI. It was the bad animatronic.
Yeah, the animatronics with the silicone casing over it.
Yeah.
Either way, bad.
Well, I think bad is state of the art then, but
Yeah, but you know what killed me
it
though
looks
is
fake
it
as
was
all get out now.
the mask came off of him, so shouldn't he have been the real? You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
You know that movie
What
still
about
confused. That movie confuses me to this day.
Yeah,
Was
no,
it
and then
the three boob thing or what?
when they pulled the
No, it's Total Recall.
Yeah, you said that movie so confused me this day. I was like, what was the three boob thing?
Nah, man, that was awesome. That was epic.
Just
That was
only
epic.
because it's not actual a thing.
No, there actually is a chick that has that. Research it if you want to.
I saw her online.
Yep, she actually got the surgery after seeing the movie.
Yeah.
Wow.
The things people do to their bodies when they see something.
Yeah, you know, like go to the gym.
Well, that and Adam Sandler's 8 Crazy Nights.
Oh, yeah.
You guys remember when the end of that Total Recall movie when they got tossed out the window?
Yes, and their faces were all like. "Arr!"
The eyeballs are popping out.
You know what? For back at that time, that was actually pretty good graphics, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, some movies hold up and some movies don't.
Total Recall is just
Just,
like a good fun romp.
Yeah, I mean, it's just more once I like look back at a lot of those old movies, it's more nostalgia because when I'm like, I said, God, why did I think this was like such a good movie back in the day?
I got one.
Dane Dubia, if you're interested in customizing, I got quite a few customizing tutorials on the channel too.
What was that movie? Now you're making me think of what was it? God dang it, Commando.
Oh, it's Schwarzenegger?
Yeah.
And Alyssa Milano?
That one was Alyssa Milano? Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
And that other girl.
Yeah, it was Alyssa Milano plays his daughter.
I think the black girl died.
Oh, was that Ray Dawn Chong?
Ray Dawn Chong. Yeah, I think didn't she pass away?
In the
Somebody
movie,
passed.
she might have.
I think it was Ray Dawn Chong that passed away. Sad.
The ears actually look orange. Actually, it looks decent on it.
I had just a crush on Ray Dawn Chong when I was a kid.
Well, she's a very attractive lady.
Oh yeah.
This is her name killed me. Ray Dawn Chong.
Oh.
Yeah, but
That was Tommy Chong's daughter, right?
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
Yeah. Cheech and Chong, that was Tommy's daughter.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to clean my brushes. And whew, that was close. I just spilled some Windsor Newton. Luckily, didn't hit anything on the stuff I painted.
Almost just got your newly done up head.
I know, it's close.
It'd have been done, all right.
Yep, we'll be starting on that.
Get it done.
What other figure lines you customize? I Marvel Legends, G.I. Joes, DC figures,
ThunderCats.
Masters Universe stuff.
So much hate.
And I like making. I've gotten more of making comic characters of like independent comics from the '90s, which will never get made. My channel mascot is Prime from the Ultraverse.
That thing is awesome.
I wonder if a Super 7 does battle toads that would just come out to be battle turds.
It's all battle, no toad. It's a battle just to get them through.
But what gets me is like, it's like they did it on purpose on the ThunderCats. People like brag about how good the turtles are. They do.
Yeah, I got my wife one of them. They're pretty decent.
But this wave 2, which was super late, actually came out after wave 4, wave 3.
Damn, that's late.
They knew they had an issue with the factory, and they were pushing them through anyway. They try to give an excuse like, well, we can't move the molds to another factory, which they basically got caught lying because their next wave is a retool of the Mum-Ra as the toy version. They're doing a version wave.
So not only do they have bad quality control, but they're bad liars too.
Yeah,
hey man, that's not what your Super 7 can do for you. That's what you can do for your Super 7.
Pretty much.
I ain't doing jack for Super 7.
Give them all your money, and that's what they care about.
Guess what? I don't own one Super 7 character figure, so Super 7 goes.
I'll drink to that because I don't own one either.
I don't even want to say. I don't even want to say it on this family stream, but you know what? They can shove their figures.
It's caca.
Wait a minute, Dom. Did you say
right up the poop chute?
Caca.
I said family. Yes, I did. My name is Dom, and I love my family.
Family, 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 family.
I'm gonna need you to be quicker on the trigger next time, Jared.
Well, I was thinking about like wrapping up the show.
2 hours later.
Hold on. I gotta show off my roadblock. Or wait, what? I keep forgetting. Who is this?
Roadblock.
Yeah, that guy, black guy.
No,
Yeah,
it's whoever you want to make.
there you go.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Oh, you could call him Dutch.
Damn, why you got Samuel Jackson so buff?
It's me, Samuel L. Jackson. It's my beer. Drink.
Hey, that looks like one of the characters from what's it? That for Dutch from not Dutch. Dylan.
Yeah, Dylan. Dutch was Schwarzenegger.
Hey, don't worry about it. I'm gonna tell you who's here next.
Show him again.
Remember that, Dylan? You son of a bitch.
That's a nice. Yeah, that's nice.
Wait a minute. Oh my God. I can.
You know what? He's a jacked up version of the shrimp guy from Forrest Gump.
Oh, Bubba.
I like shrimp, shrimp
He's
potatoes,
Bubba.
Creole shrimp.
Call him Bubba Ho.
Bubba
There you go,
Gump.
Bubba Ho.
Bubba Hotep. Oh man.
Before we go off in the stream, I can show some of the color work I've done.
And zoom in on it.
The legs. We're getting some nice color on these parts. Let me go into
Oh, Jared, I forgot to ask you. How long does it take? It looks like it's taking a little bit longer with the Windsor Newton on there.
Yeah, it basically just don't touch it for the rest of the night.
I got you. Okay.
Yeah, if the infection sets in, call your wife.
Well, damn.
So we're going to have, let's go in here. Got trunks.
That's a way better looking.
Wow.
That's like night and day right there.
Yeah, man. You put your ankle in, homie.
And plus, got the flesh tone feet. I think it's turned out pretty good.
Oh yeah. You can already see, just, man, that color differential's like, it's insane.
I just can't get over like how bad the colors were.
Yeah, the colors are really bad.
Just, contrast too is so much better when you got that. Yeah. It was this real pale light color here.
Yep. Yeah, it's too bleached out to be anything good.
There we go.
Man, that's.
That
Hey,
looks
but
like the Tygra was supposed to look.
Yeah.
Have you tried any other colors with dyes lately?
No. Eventually I'm gonna experiment stuff. It's just a matter of finding some fodder at, online. Probably pick up a few white figures, see how they test out with like, reds and yellows and some of the other colors, but primarily just sticking with the blacks.
I really wish I had that store like I got out here, man. Jeez.
Oh, for a first-time customizer, how do you get the paint to stick to the long term? Cleaning, prepping the figure is one of the key things you want to do. Because before I start painting tonight, I scrub this thing with hot soapy water. Sometimes that's all you need, but sometimes you need to do a primer as well.
Yeah.
Scuff the paint with some real super fine sandpaper for the paint to bite into. Most time you can get by with just a good wash of the figure, and the quality of your paint too. It's like like if you're using Tamiya paint, I recommend using a thinner. They actually have their own thinner, which
is really good.
I have a bottle somewhere. I have no where I stuck it. It's under this mess of stuff I got in here.
Yeah, but you know what though? You can always refer to the tutorials too, right?
Oh, yeah, you got plenty of those.
I do have some tutorials on the channel. Some of my earlier tutorials, my background music was a little loud, so there's that. But other than that, they're still very informative. Tamiya though definitely needs a thinner.
Do not use water. Do not use water with Tamiya.
Citadels, they're great. They'll cover really well. Yeah, you don't thin this with water. It's like an alcohol-based acrylic. So with Citadels, you can thin with water, but they don't stick well. You got to put filler on it. There's two methods I do with sealing. Reaching for it. Most of the time, you can just get by with I use Mr. Hobby, Mr. Super Clear. You can get matte or semi-gloss or gloss. I hardly ever use the super glossy. I either use the matte or the semi-gloss. And if you want something that's super durable, it's going to be like high wear, I start with this. It's automotive paint. It's different color clear coat. It's a hard shell. Then it's super shiny too. Then once you hit that with a with a matte, the finish is actually a semi-gloss if you just do one coat. That seals your paint, and it's a lot more durable. And for joints like your elbows, you want to clearance. One of the things I did with this for the shoulders, Super 7 didn't clearance the shoulders properly. I cut out material around the shoulders, the shoulder sockets, and I shaved off material on the shoulder balls without for clearance. I have a tutorial on that stuff too on the channel. Your brush is getting loud. Excuse me, got hiccups. Your brush is getting loud now. You sound like Darth Vader.
I don't know why I want to end the stream by going, sun's getting real low, big guy.
Oh, great.
Well, we're ready to roll up. I was wanting to answer that question right quick. Thank you for coming by the stream and we're doing this every Sunday, so when we can. Sometimes all heck breaks out. Some of us can't be here.
Hey, you know what? Let's start something, guys. So from this day forward, if you're in the stream and you want to see Modesto and he's not here, just type Modesto in the chat and let's summon the guy.
It takes 3 times to summon him.
Except for last Saturday, there was no summoning. I was unsummonable.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thinking about my tutorials. Yeah. I'm glad to help. That's what we're all doing. Like so many other people don't share how to customize a lot, and especially when we started, it's a little bit. It's better now.
Yeah. When we started,
nobody shared.
Seems like a lot of the mainstream guys aren't even really putting stuff out anymore, so it makes it easier for people like Jared and everybody else to kick in and share.
There's still people. There's still people that I see it on the Facebook groups. They'll post a custom and you know, somebody will say, "Hey, what's the recipe you use there?" And then they never get an answer. Now that either what I've seen with a lot of these guys is they just dump their work on all the groups and they don't even go back to comment to reply to comments or anything like that.
At the minimum, at least like the comments when people do that when I put stuff up. At the bare minimum, I try to answer if it's a straight up question.
But yeah, a lot of people they'll just dump their work and they don't care what they don't care. They won't answer questions. And I notice how a lot of them that do answer the questions avoid to answer that specific question. People will ask for the recipe and they'll just skip that and they'll go to the next question.
Yep.
I can almost understand sometimes the recipe. There's so many people out there too. When we started customizing, when we shared a recipe, you shared where you got the recipe from.
Exactly.
There's a lot of customizers out there right now. They'll copy your work, ask you a recipe, and then make one similar and never credit you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sort of like your Prime custom.
Yeah. Well, just in general too. It's like it's being respectful to the other customizers.
That's right. If you use the idea off of somebody, you know what? Just credit them.
Why you won't make me go down the rabbit hole,
Don? Like James Rosenberg, the idea with the leader using the Scientist Supreme. I make sure I credited him when he's where I got the idea from.
Yeah, and
my bareness, man. That's all I think about. Thanks.
I was the influence for that.
Oh yeah. Oh, and the Gobies, like people's been copying his bareness.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's credited him either.
Not a bit.
Is that what you were saying to me, Gobi? I heard
yeah, you got me crying now because I'm thinking about my freaking bareness. No, because that other dude, like the guys like my bountiful bareness, and the guy's like, "Hey man, you want to make me one?" I'm like, "Oh, hold up, what?"
Oh, well, here, right before we get ready to go, another piece that broke. This little tension piece for the ab crunch.
Mm-hmm.
They made the tab super thin, and it snapped immediately.
Oh my god, I'm sorry, bro.
So luckily, I have Motu fodder. I was able to make one out of a Motu figure. I had to trim it down the fit in here. So no big loss. Since I already had the fodder, the piece was already broken inside.
Jared, I really need you to text me and remind me next week to send you those fake ores and those parts.
Oh, okay.
Because I will goddamn forget, just like I did that gun. I literally have it sitting in a bag over here, and I've never sent it to you.
That neck hinge on that thing just on a circular pole on a peg?
Yep.
What
There's
the
no
hell?
articulation whatsoever. It's just a ball peg.
That is terrible.
Straight ball peg, no articulation.
Yeah,
So
Super 7 is definitely caca.
I guess whatever clearance the head gives you is all you get.
Yep.
That's terrible.
I notched it where it's got a little bit more play now. But, yeah, it's...
Yeah, you got to do a lot of work with their figures if you want them to be good.
Not for the money you're paying for it.
I understand.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
I agree.
So you don't get very little. Now I got some downward movement since I notched it. We look forward and down now. Before he couldn't look down.
That is terrible. Jeez Louise.
Did I just break it?
Oh, there we go.
No, I was going to say, I was wondering if I just broke the ball peg.
No.
Cheap as these things are made.
Got stuck in the hedge.
Yeah, pull it out with the pliers. You'll be all right.
There you go.
Oh crap! I just realized Jack Bird had stubble.
Well, we can't stay. Well, another hour then. We wait for you to get the stubble on there.
2 hours later.
Alrighty, guys. I think we better wrap it up.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're 3.5 hours.
Oh, good God.
All right. Thank you again, my friends, for coming hang out. And while we're talking shop, painting on, working on figures. And remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, and ring that bell to make sure you get notified when the new videos come out. And y'all have a good one.
Have a good one, guys.
Have a good one, brother.